Don't curse up a storm, actually, because like it's your fucking like. Don't bring your savage misery into my chat because you're lonely.
No, I don't think it will be that bad. Yeah, pretty much like that. It's just gonna be me the entire time.
It's not even cursing. Speaking of Morse code,
is that the first thing that's gonna pop up on your life?
I believe so. Yes, well, close to it. Like there's gonna be like whatever I was saying as I was hitting the start button, but also like those beeps as well.
Mm-hmm.
It also just sounds like an emergency broadcast. It's like, do not adjust your dials. The Sonic Unleashed streams are back.
The irony is, like, I'm censoring because Trios is cursing up a storm, but then I end up writing "Go F yourself" in Morse code.
Okay, how about I curse in one of the languages I know? You get to pick.
Well, you know English and you know Icelandic,
yeah,
and you know
Japanese.
You know a little Japanese. Yes,
a little. I speak it.
Do you speak Japanese?
So
like, did you? Can you just go? So, like, if you and I were to travel to Japan together for whatever reason, I don't know, you would act as my interpreter.
Yeah, I could.
Interesting. Necronucleus, thank you very much for the tier 1. Sonic the Hedgehog was real? Absolutely not. I'm sorry to.
That's my cat. I'm so
sorry.
sorry.
That was a good fucking purr. Holy shit, the mic picked that up.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
But yeah, I'll have a good time to brush up on it in about 3 weeks' time when I actually go in there. It's gonna be fun. What do these people do?
Right. So I discovered something right before you went live, Johnny, or right before I joined the call.
Yeah.
Is I was like, you know what? I have the Wii Shop Channel stuck in my music. It's stuck in my head now. And congrats, chat. Now you all do too. Yeah. But I looked up the Wii Shop theme and I accidentally clicked enter, and it went to WiiShopChannel.net, which is a real website. And it just functions like the Wii Shop Channel. You can search up any WiiWare you want, any virtual console thing.
Sure.
You click it, and it gives you a free download.
Interesting.
And I'm like, what the fuck? That's illegal. On so many levels.
Stop that. That's illegal.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Hello, John. How are you doing? How was Momocon? Momocon was okay. Admittedly, it was like Momocon's 4 days. And shit. Nora and I were only on the con for like 2, because the other like half of the trip was just Nora and I going back to old stomping grounds because we used to live together there, and going to our favorite places to eat, get some sushi, get some burgers, and what have you.
Burgers made from sushi.
But like my entirety stay at the con was like a grand total of 2 days, and our panel for the brain scratch thing was very late on a Thursday night, like 11:30. So it's like I was expecting like a low turnout, and other shit like that. You know, it's still very chill and very vibey, very vibe heavy. But you know, after a while, 4-day cons get pretty fucking exhausting. Hold on, let me switch over to the main feed as we're getting ready.
I kind of
to go here.
Every time Momocon comes around, because that was my first convention, is like I always wish I went.
Yeah, I mean, I recommend it. I gotta tell you though, fucking like Momocon is getting large. Like it's not quite at Dragon Con levels, but the attendance figures are going up there. So this year,
especially for the weekend,
this year was the 20th anniversary of Momocon, and this cool little display set they had in the vendor area that connected from the arcade to the artist alley was just this wall of previous Momocons. Like it marked they had a banner for every year, their dedicated art that was made for that event specifically, a couple of bullet points about those events. Clark, thank you for the raid. I much appreciate it. But more importantly, what more striking I should say, is the attendance figures. And like the jump between, I want to say like 2017 to like 2019 went from like 20,000 to goddamn near 40,000. Like people, and they like last year was like over 50,000 at once, and then like this year I think they're expecting like close to 60,000 people attended. Like it's just getting larger and larger, and a part of that is because I think it's like the move to 4 days and shit, but also because it's just like it's getting like it has to be like some of the third most well-known convention, if not the second most well-known convention in Georgia, outside of Dragon Con and maybe AWO, Anime Week in Atlanta. But real quick, Clark, thank you for the raid. Party Pie, I hope you're enjoying your stream, man. Saltia, is that Salt TV? I think I got that name terribly wrong, but thank you for the raid. Party 2. Next D Curtis, thank you for the tier 1. Will SGB be playing Onimusha 3 at some point or another? Matt and I want to tackle that game together. I'll be taking control of Summonos game. I'll be playing it. I'm not gonna call him genre. No, I'm in shock. Park Darius, thank you for the 80s for tier 1 for 87 months. Waiting for Nintendo to take my money from the banks, and I know my Switch 2 is properly mine. I can't believe I'm hoping my money is taken. LOL or LEL. Laughing extremely loud, probably, if I had to take a guess.
Is that a thing now?
What? Laughing? Well, no, because I've seen LOL, which is what I use. I've seen LULZ, LOLs, which I don't think anybody uses anymore.
That is very late
2010.
aughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very late aughts.
And every once in a while, I'll see LEL.
What does that even mean?
Laughing extremely loud, probably. That's exactly what it means. But it's like, I also like to pronounce sometimes, just for a gag, I like to pronounce them phonetically. So I'll say lol. But lel doesn't really quite, it does sound European when I say it out loud.
To me, the undisputable, you have to pronounce it phonetically, is Rufflemel.
Yeah. No, you see, no, once you add more than like 4 letters, like, come on. All right, real quick, Dead Cat, thank you for Twitch. Hey, John, I've been playing Doom of the Dark Ages. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I see what you did there. Elliot has been also enjoying the hell out of it. He already considers it his game of the year so far,
it's a
which is like
fantastic
high
game,
praise. But let's get this session started. We're back with more Sonic Unleashed. I took last week off because of Momocon. I'm back. So Sonic's still in the food coma. And if you want context, you gotta watch the previous sessions, but if you can't do that right now, Sonic ate a lot of fucking food throughout his adventures, this world adventure, you could say. And after he thwarted Eggman's plans, defeated Dark Guy, he finally passed out. And now he's recovering in the hospital. So we have folks taking over his place in the meantime as we're doing the post-game cleanup, and now nobody was answering the call. So now our session for today is we're doing medal cleanup. We're getting all the Sun and Moon medals that we missed in every stage along the way. This is going to be another multi-parter because we're not doing this all in one fell swoop. So in my headcanon for this session today, Sonic's getting some fucked up and weird dreams while he's in that hospital bed. No rhyme or reason, that sort of shit, outside of what I feel like installing for this one. So let's start. We're starting from square one. We're going to start from Apatos. And my mods for today, as you can see, it's because this just feels right. This is Link Sonic from the Zelda DLC in Sonic Lost World, and I replaced Chip with Midnight because it just feels right.
No, it doesn't.
Fuck meat sweats. That's meat nightmares. Who's the Werehog? The Werehog, I think, is part of the Link Sonic pack. We can check this out right now. Fuck, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get the name of the folks who made these for this one. But you can find all these in Game Banana. And for Link Sonic, yeah. So the Werehog, they gave him a fucking wolf Link skin.
That fur texture is fucking cool.
Well, the fur texture is pretty much the same as it ever was.
I'll talk about, you know what I mean? It's like the way it's painted on him.
But dude, like, this is actually really fucking sick. Like, I actually really do like the skin for the Werehog. He's even got the chain for when he breaks free in the beginning of Twilight Princess. And now it's a kooky cosmetic piece, but it's also asymmetrical as fucking. It drives me nuts looking at it because, like, he should have 2. There should be one on his right wrist, and there's not.
Santiago's getting horny.
Oh no,
sir.
Please contain yourself, Santiago. There are children present.
I've also switched the language to Japanese for this one. Why? Because I fucking felt like it. Link speaks Japanese.
I think he speaks Hylian. But,
no, you're not going to tell me those hiyahoos and yachts are not.
No, he speaks Hylian.
Yeah.
And also Midna speaks English. Just in reverse.
Also, like, because like I never really listened to the Japanese audio of Sonic Unleashed. Like I'm familiar with like Sonic's Japanese VA. It's been the same dude since fucking Sonic Adventure, I think.
Yeah.
But I never really heard Chip's Japanese voice.
It's annoying.
It's high pitch, like it's squeaky. Like Chip sounds like a child.
Give Chip a meal really quick, so you can hear like a little.
Wait, what was it? What do you want me to do?
You could give Chip some food really quick. So
Yeah, we can do that. What the fuck do I have? I'll give him a hero sandwich. No, take the fried chicken. No, I can't. Oh no, I can't feed him because we're in this area. I have to go. I have to get out of here.
Get me out of here. This thing sounds like a broken squeaky toy and it's following me around.
All right, here we go. Hold on. I'm going to give you a hero sandwich.
I don't know you're going to give me a hero sandwich. Huh?
He didn't say shit.
I don't.
Midna is a mute.
Tragic.
I guess so.
Yeah, it is tragic.
Here, down this entire bottle of oil.
First you lose your body and then you lose your voice.
Chip in Japanese is Ryoko Shiraishi? I think I messed that name up too.
Ryoko Shiraishi.
Yeah. Anybody that I'm familiar with?
Give me a second, I'll search it up for you.
Well, it's also a question for the chat as well. She's Asuka in Tekken. I don't play Tekken, so that doesn't mean anything.
Let's see. Okay, I don't think you've seen that one.
Yeah. But again, just to quickly catch up and everything about this, what we're doing for today. As you can see, the medals here. I got 1 out of 3, 3 out of 7. It's time for medal cleanup, folks. And this is not all about speed for today. We're going to be taking our time, going through. We're going to be putting a fine-tooth comb through every single one of these stages before we start.
It's not difficult. It's not difficult, but there's one really stupid one in this level that you will have to be slow for.
I think I might know what you're talking about, but we'll get there when we get there. Japanese Werehog Sonic has a different VA. Is Tomokazu Seki? Really, they got 2 different VAs for Sonic, for his Werehog and regular? Yep. Interesting, because they just kept Jason Griffith for both.
I mean, they get the most out of him. I've been going through this woman's... she actually has a nice anime thing, but I don't know if you have actually seen any of these. There's one about where she was a cat, which I believe.
That's so vague.
She was someone in Sword Art Online, but do you actually watch that?
No, I don't watch Sword Art Online. Okay, so we're just missing one more sun medal. I think I know where a moon medal is that I ignored last time, completely ignored last time. But now it's just a matter of like taking pathways that I normally just blaze on through, because this game again does not fucking encourage you to slow down. This
Sonic
is where
lose the hat when he jumps? Or is
say what?
Does Sonic lose the hat when he jumps?
Oh, no. Oh, you mean like when he's in a ball? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think
broken mod 0 out of 10. I'm so kidding.
I think I see a moon medal that it's on the left side of this balcony. Like there's no fucking way. Unless I'm mistaken, maybe you guys can answer me this. Is it possible to like get every medal along your first fucking run through of this stage, like all in one fell swoop, without like ever like stopping going forward? It's not right. It can't be.
Yeah, from what I experienced, you can do most things.
Yeah, if you take your fucking time, sure, like as I'm doing right now. But it also is like, did they really? No fucking way they expected you to get all the medals without really going back.
I think
there's something you'll have to consider is getting lives too, because.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be taking my time. So hopefully I shouldn't be dying too much. Now there is a moon medal here on the right side that I did not get the first time.
Oh, you mean up there?
Yeah, this one up here. All right.
Okay, let me just...
All right, so we only need 2 more. We need 1 more sun medal, and we need 2 more moon medals. I think I know where one of the other moon medals is. Oh no, I'm going too fast.
Well, why would you want to go fast in this game?
Well, I can't right now. Brandon, thank you for the bits. And other news, I managed to get a working copy of Twin Snakes on GameCube, both discs. There's any hints, tips, I could do for a fun Island Cause I played the PS2, so I already know too. I need to anything else. Like, no, you pretty much. Brandon, I mean, at this point, you're better off not giving me bits to ask me that. Just Google it.
time I think about Twin Snakes, I remember that Cam Clark is fucking what's his fucking name? Liquid Snake. Oh my god,
Eli.
it's so funny because all I can hear is Simba.
Well, the only
yeah.
the thing about Cam Clark is that when I'm playing Tales of Symphonia, because he voices Kratos in that, the main character's dad, and I'm just every time he comes in and shit talks the main character, I'm just thinking, you got all the flawed genes. Well, where do you think they came from? Because he voices and he also voices in.
I can tell you right now, you missed a medal.
I think I got this one already though.
It's like on top of that reel.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, because normally when I'm like going really fast on this one. Yeah, there it is. Okay, go. I got it.
You got it.
Thankfully, we can go backwards in some of these stages, so it's fine.
Then you go forward.
Now, I know there is. I mean, it's also. I just remembered this. This is also not just metal cleanup. We're also collectible cleanup too, because there's also several fucking vinyl records I haven't picked up. I'm pretty sure there's some art books I haven't picked up either. Am I forgetting anything else? There's one over here actually, beyond these dash pad things. You just fucking miss it. Like what dicks? what absolute cocks. Oh my god.
The Sonic games.
Yeah, new footage of crossed that checkpoint at 85 miles an hour. Bullshit.
Yeah, I can't believe they new footage of Jet the Hawk from Crossworlds was shown. Oh, that's right. Did we get a release date on that yet?
Oh yeah, right. Jet the Hawk. He was,
from Riders.
Oh, the game.
Yeah, it was alongside.
Wait. No,
go back.
No, yeah, I gotta go back. I know. Gotta go back. Hold on. I need some height.
The Jet the Hawk voice actor is the same as Free Riders.
Oh, interesting.
Which upset a lot of people, but I'm a big Riders fan, and I kind of don't care. I think it fits him.
I kind of don't know.
I think we're getting out of the minds with this one, guys. Let's go die. I'm pretty sure I already got this medal, but I want to go check. They were really not expecting me to go backwards, huh?
Whoa! The seagulls in the back. They're like, wait, Patrick!
Seagulls, you know the best way to deal with him is just to give him a hot dog and see which one eats it the business end out. I've seen that happen. It's fucking hilarious and also tragic.
Yeah, here we are.
There it is.
So this is my last sun medal, I think. Yep, that's my last sun medal. Now we just need one more moon medal. It's probably in a very obnoxious spot.
Wait, what do you think
go
they
back
would
to that
actually...
ramp and boost off of it?
This ramp?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to say, do you think that they would actually put a medal in a very annoying place for you to try to get it?
If I had to take a guess, it's probably in the last hallway. Wait, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Did I see that?
See what? Oh.
How the fuck do I get that?
You probably have to
I probably gotta just launch and boost.
Or a wall jump. Can you wall jump?
I think it's before a homing chain. Do I got? Oh, I just got a wall jump. Do I?
I mean, try it out.
Wall jump?
Test it out.
Huh?
Can you?
Wait a minute. Can I?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I can. That's so weird. I mean, I'm glad it's like it doesn't take anything more than that. It's just that's very strange. Yeah, where's my hook shot? Yeah, I was like, where's my hook shot?
Look, he's in a Pokemon. Doesn't mean he actually has the things.
Yeah, just use your hang glider, bro.
Okay. I think I have to make this. All right,
go back.
Wait, what? What did you see?
Just go back.
Okay.
I think that entire section back there. Yeah, keep going.
Why would there be a medal in the bottom pathway?
I mean, why
I think
not?
there's a collectible back there if you jump over the...
Oh boy.
Why not?
Oh shit. I've never done this before. Fuck.
Okay, I might have been.
Oh, that was a waste of time.
Kind of a weird area though, huh?
No, this is where you go if you fail the QTE.
I mean, at the same time, they might do that. They might just put something there, so because they are like that.
I'm gonna move this window a little to the left here, so I can move the chat, and so I have better fucking peripheral vision. All right. Now the fast path is to the left here. It's so weird that you're normally zooming through all this fucking shit, and they detail the shit out of these damn hallways or something. You're like you pass in a fucking millisecond.
Yeah, the shadows.
Yeah, in all these details, because this is actually generally really nice to look at.
Yeah.
Like you go to Greece, you can probably find a street exactly like this.
Hello, pal. Thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciated. A lot of invisible walls, though. Like, it's not as if you can actually, like, take the sights.
Yeah, that's why you have to walk. But Sonic doesn't walk.
Now, I know there was another pathway.
Boxes.
No, I don't want to.
You've probably already taken the top path, if I had to guess.
I have, yes.
Then you might want... But have you
Yeah,
taken
there's
the
another
top
sun medal there. But I need a moon medal.
one moon map. Are you a moon? No.
Now, there was a medal here that I already got. So wait,
Yeah.
it's probably in the other area, too. Then,
It's
right?
probably across
Usually
that.
the opposite medal has to do with, like, searching.
Oh, and so, like,
Oh,
are some
yeah.
medals, like you are found, like, during speedy sections?
Yeah, sun medals are usually in your path, and moon medals are searchable. And for the werehog, it's kind of the opposite, where moon medals are in your path, and sun medals you search for.
That's why there are fewer of them in both, in the respective searching.
If I can just... I need to get...
There we go.
I hate
Can't we just
that I gotta fucking pause buffer this shit. Oh, wait, do you know where... Oh, wait, hold on. I know where the last moon medal is. I mean, give it to me, Master G. I don't give a fuck because I don't know where I'm going. And you missed an art book. Like, where'd I miss the art book? Is it in the bottom spot? Like, all the way down here? There's nothing there. That's just a fucking chasm.
You just splashed on a rock.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's cool. It's a liquid rock. Oh, it's before the QTE. Okay. If it's before the QTE, then we'll just not take the ramp. As easy as that.
Dear, chat, do you have to fail the QTE to get it?
It's they said it's before the QTE. It's before the QTE.
Yeah. So you...
My way. Alright. Guess not. Well, fuck
I mean,
that
to be
guy.
fair, you saw when we were
It's directly
doing a-
before. Directly before. So I just have to... I had to stop. So I'm gonna... So, like, look at that. They tried... There's a videotape here.
Wow. Is that the collectible?
No, he said there was an art book before. That I think that they didn't even realize.
They said an
that
art
the
book, so there was another thing there. So wait.
Walk slowly.
Hold on.
Going around it.
No, I don't see anything. I think it was probably just that videotape. They probably confused the art book for the videotape. Yeah, because you
Or
take
it
that.
Camera.
It might be another like ramp you was thinking of because you had gone through this.
Try taking the bottom path here because I'm pretty sure you got the QTE last time. Like, you basically want to unplay the stage that you usually would.
You're not playing the game. You're literally just like... Yeah, again, you're taking the sights. Sonic, you are not going nearly as fast for you to stumble like that. Stop being the drama queen. Come on.
No, he's made from.
There's an
like,
art
there
book
it is.
here.
I think,
How
I
the
think they were
fuck
talking
would
about
you
this.
ever... Look at the design of this place. And I'm going to be doing this a lot. I'm sorry, but you are zip-zop zoobity-bopping past this place at Mach 3 because you're either taking this bottom path where you're boosting, which is encouraged because you have a line of rings here, or you're approaching from the top path and you're on a grind rail. You're going right past this shit. Why would they put a book here?
Because when you realize this, you start walking slower, and then you can start to appreciate all like the design, the rendering they put into this game.
We're
So
close
it's
to the end of the stage. I'm still missing a fucking moon medal, dude.
It might be behind the goal ring.
Oh, don't do that to me.
Hold on.
No, I would have seen it by now.
Damn.
Okay, then I think you don't. Yeah, then you might have to go
Well,
back to
it's very likely we're gonna get E rank, so we might as well like give you guys like some reason to use the fucking emote.
Happy hump day. Is it hump day today? No.
I
Happy
kind of
hump
wish
day.
they customized like animations and Midna just fucking kicks your head like if you fuck up.
That would be something she would do.
All right. Well, I got all but fucking one moon medal in this. So, do anyone know which one I am missing before we start reading this shit on a guide?
Maybe I should start watching videos for each of the stages you play.
Like, god damn. Real
I
quick,
can
some
act
people
like
have been
it's a
asking me how Momocon was because we're probably gonna be getting that question a lot. For this one. Momocon was okay, but it was very half and half. It's the one where you got to go super out of your way to get but where specifically? I guarantee you one medal you missed
is the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
Which one do you think that?
All right, I know where it is.
Where is it?
So it's after you crash through the fucking tables.
In the first
right
area?
After you're gonna stop there. Yeah. And you're gonna stop there. You actually had the right idea before.
Oh, okay. So maybe it was just it gives muscle memory that I was doing that in the first place. All right, so let me get this movement real quick, and I'll go into my Momocon adventures. Although I really don't have much to talk about because it was very half and half adventure. What I mean by that is like I spent half of my time in the con, half of my time outside of the con, just
afterwards.
Exploring Georgia and shit, visiting our own stomping
slowly.
Go right here.
Yeah, I'm going right here. Oh, wait a minute. I remember this. It's a whole fucking, like, subsection that you can just walk to.
Yeah. It's a little further up, by the way.
Yeah, it's through this archway, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, because why the fuck would you ever think about doing this? No! You can't have your cake and eat it too! This stage is not designed for that. I mean, that's why I'm wearing the Link outfit, which is all about exploration and shit. What the fuck?
Dude, you can get another heart piece with that.
Oh my god. Okay, so thankfully we can leave. Like, thankfully with collectibles, you don't have to finish the stage with them. You can just fucking get the hell out. But all right, and to go into my trip, me and the guys over at Brain Scratch, Lewis couldn't make it. He hasn't been able to make a Momocon several years at this point, and it's just scheduling, financial reasons, what have you. And our panel this year was very late. It was at 11:30 at night on a Thursday, and unfortunately, it's been like that for several years at that point. But because we have no control over what time slots we're given for that sort of thing. Because at the end of the day, Momocon is full of a lot more, much more famous voice actors and panelists that want those prime time slots. And Brain Scratch is, as long as we've been doing it, we're pretty much we're a Z-list commentary group, and we don't have the push or pull to get like the primetime slots like that. So we got a really shitty time for the panel and that sort of thing. It was still fun. Like it was like that late at night. People are there. They're just there to vibe if they're not already fucking sleeping on that sort of shit. But outside of that, I spent just 2 days like just perusing through the vendor area and the artist alley. I spent most of my time in artist alley actually, and the DDR machines. But on the Friday and Saturday, I was barely in the con. I went to the aquarium. I went to I went to Ted's Montana Grill. I went to Burger Joint. I went back to our old stopping grounds for a sushi place and shit like that. Visiting some of Nora's friends because we haven't seen each other in a while. And what have you. And then when I was back in the hotel, I was just hanging around in the hotel room because I needed to like chill out and that sort of shit. All right, so we're done here. We can leave. So now we got to do the night one.
All right, Apatos night.
I know we can, and it's faster to just like go to the world map and just like select stage to stage because you can do it that way. Because I know we don't have any medals to collect in the overworlds. We collected them all already. It's just that I'm already here. I can't wait for you to get the Shimara collectibles are behind buildings that look like they're flush within the wall. It pissed me off. I can imagine how pissed you'll be. I'm trying not to get like overly angry, but it's also was like, what the fuck were they thinking, man?
Explore our stages. We put a lot of.
Yeah, what's up?
Sorry, you're not in the stage.
I'm not in the stage yet. Yeah. This is Act 2. We already cleared this up. I think we were pretty meticulous with like the optional acts. So I don't think we have to like worry about that too much. It's the main stages that I know we have to comb. Where the fuck is the first warehouse? Oh, there it is, right here. It's literally right in front of my face. All right, so we got 3 sun medals and we got 2 moon medals to collect. Thankfully, we don't give a shit about progression. We're just taking our time. We are combing through every bit of polygon on this damn stage. Woo.
Do you want to run it regularly, or do you want my assistance?
Let's run it regularly for now, just to see what I can, like, because I'm not ready for GPS mode just yet. I'm here to vibe. Because the problem is that if I'm listening to instructions throughout the entire thing, my focus is entirely on those instructions, and I'm not interacting with anybody. More
and
you or my chat. Or I won't have any fun. Like that's kind of the thing. Like we'll get the guide ready when it's time to get a move on. That's
precisely why I'm afraid to tackle 6. Final Fantasy 6.
I'm telling you, it's not going to be that bad. I guarantee you, it's not going to be that bad at all.
Well, yeah, just going for completion though when I'm stopping every 5 seconds to check a guide. It's like maybe I should enjoy the game first.
Yeah, I think you should probably enjoy the game first. You know what game I actually did that? Kind of topical. Twilight Princess. My first time with Twilight Princess, I had the strategy guide out. Did I pick up a medal? Yes, I did. I had a strategy guide out the entire time, and I was not really playing the game. I was just following instructions. And it gave me a less than stellar opinion on it my first time, which is why I did not revisit it for years. Actually, the last time I revisited it was for the Versus review that I made several years ago. By the way, speaking of Versus videos, the Circle of the Moon video is already live for my patrons. It went live this Sunday. It will be live on YouTube tomorrow. I do appreciate you guys for waiting a bit on that. And I'm already at work on the Harmony of Dissonance video, which I got words. But I would thank you guys for waiting on that one.
All right, but how many of those words are good? And Victor,
I got both. I got good and bad things to say about Harmony of Dissonance. Some may be more obvious than others, but there are some aspects that I appreciate now more. In my older age, and then there are some things like, why the fuck did they do this?
Curious, you're saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, when it comes to a game that you have to stop and read a guide every 5 minutes, 8 is probably gonna be one of the worst ones, and 9. Because 8 has a lot of like side missions that I didn't even know, and I played the game since launch. I was like, wait, what? And for example, the whole, UFO thing in 8, I didn't realize until 20 years later.
No, there's no way you're finding the UFO thing. You know what? How the UFO thing starts is when you accidentally fucking run into that bitch by complete fucking accident, and you wonder what the fuck was that about, and then you look it up.
Yeah. And like I said, I didn't know that was a thing. And like I said, I've been playing the game since launch.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? What's going on? Is this the same game? This super serious looking game, and there's this blue thing?
So I want to inform your chat. I did post this on Blue Sky, and then I posted it in Johnny's server. But I beat 7 with 8 Master Summon Materias, Master Magic Materias, and Master Command Materias.
Did Chip have his English VA for that?
I didn't hear. As for what Victor did, I think he needs not help as Klatas.
Come on. Chip doesn't speak Japanese.
You're not.
I mean, to be fair, how he knows what Japan is. There's no Japan in this. You have China,
you use
but no
Google
Japan.
Translate, don't you? You piece of shit. I think it might be the mod, but it's whatever. Anyway, sorry for interrupting. I just this is the kind of shit that I have to deal with. What I'm wondering,
very good.
Yes, but as I was saying, like with 8, there is that whole thing. Like some of the side quests are really, really obscure to know about, and then 9 there are like you have to do at least, I would say, a minimum of 3 playthroughs to get everything in the game. 1 to get the Excalibur, 2 because that is a speed run of the game. 12 hours to get to that. I've only done it once, and I don't recommend it. One of them to do some of the like there are events that happen that you have to do, and for some items and things like that, you have to skip those events to get items, and then you have to use some events to get those items. 9 has full of those.
If Final Fantasy IX has an Excalibur achievement, I'm gonna be terrified.
It has Excalibur 2 achievement. If you get that one, that is the ultimate weapon for one of the characters, but you'll be ignoring so much of the other stuff that it's not really worth getting. In my opinion, you only do it once to say you did. I did.
Oh my god, it's got 51 achievements. Yes. Holy shit.
It's because changing the voice language mid-game as opposed to the main menu before you load your save file fails to change Chip's voice language somehow. That's interesting. That is a very strange quirk, and that's just an unleashed quirk. Oh, here's a medal. Cool. Cool. I just need one more moon medal, and I need how many? I need 2 more sun medals. All right.
For sun.
So you said like just to quickly refresh my memory, you said the theme of the medals is often like the blue medals are exploratory. Sun medals are, I guess, what the hell is a speed-based section in
like,
Werehog? I guess more combat section.
Sun medals will usually be more in your way.
Yeah.
But that's only for daytime, like for the Werehog tops.
Yeah. Well, okay, so
moon medals.
Moon medals are like during action, and sun medals are for exploring. Yeah.
It's basically whoever you're playing as, you'll have an easier time finding those medals.
Yeah. Brandon, I'll get to reading your bit message in a bit here. I am in the middle of doing this right now, and I do apologize for that, but I do not have 8 eyes. Actually, can you guys see the bit message? Can you guys read it to me? Like as
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Let's see. You mean for Searching Dragon?
No, from Brandon. I blanked on the name.
Let me try to find it. Brandon something.
It's okay. It's all good. I'm patient. No, you're not, because you told me that I missed your bit message.
Okay. I have. I found it. I'll just read it for you. Oh, goddamn.
And now all the attention is on you, Brandon.
We are looking at you. All right.
You got what you wanted, but at what cost?
I'll read the message if you don't mind. Last one for today. I'm planning to go to a con in September that has Marty Grabstein, Kurtz the Cowardly Dog, Ben Diskin, number 1 and number 2 from Kids Next Door, and Mega Man, okay? And the iconic trio of Matt Hill, Sam Vincent, and Tommy Sampson at an Eddy. It'll be fun. Side note, there's a video of Ryan Drummond, Scott Dreyer, and David Humphrey talking in character at a con, and Sam Vincent jumped in at the end as singing Sonic from Underground. Okay,
that's neat. But I don't really like follow like VAs like that. And that's the ship. Whatever. Like, I hope you have fun.
Do you remember? So Ben Diskin was Black Doom for Shadow Generations, yeah?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Was he?
For the entirety of that game's release cycle, Ben Diskin basically turned his Twitter into a Black Doom Twitter.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say into a Black Doom shitpost.
He just constantly typed in all caps.
Shadow, you don't return my calls.
So I got that medal already. Cool.
All 6 of these doors, or is it 4 doors on the left, I think have something in them.
Yeah. I think I explored these doors already in my first run through of this, but it doesn't hurt to check. Yeah, I already got that.
I think you went in there and went, candygram for Mr. Mongo.
Telegram for Mongo.
Good lord.
I love Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, but it's also a movie you would not see made now.
No, it would not be made today, but it's still there, so I'll still watch it. Yeah,
that's ironically, my dad was like, I gotta make you watch Blazing Saddles, but I gotta warn you, it is not a movie that will be made today.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I gotta ask why.
It has a lot of N-word drop-its.
Yeah, like, I feel a movie like Blazing Saddles today would draw the ire of the people that it's very deliberately mocking, and those people now have social media accounts.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
It goes into that. There's a lot of N-words, and like, it has one scene where this old, like, the main character is a African-American guy, and he just goes up to a woman, how are you doing, lady? And the lady just drops the biggest N-bomb on him. I'm like, I'm laughing my ass off. It's also like, god damn, that is blunt.
Yeah, Blazing Saddles is an old Mel Brooks movie from I think it's from the 70s.
I think it was 80s.
No, I believe it was 70s. But it is one of my favorites of Mel Brooks, next to Spaceballs, Young Frankenstein, and Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Spaceballs is so good.
It was 1974, you're right. But I recommend that you watch his movies, like the ones that John said, they are classics. And if there's anything I always have fun memories, is just sitting down and watching Robin Hood Men in Tights with my mom. Yeah. We were both laughing our asses
at the same time, though, just as a warning, these are comedies we are talking about. And comedies, at the end of the day, are very subjective. I don't want to overhype these, but they are legit some of my favorite comedies of all time.
I feel I've brought this up before, but Tommy Boy and Black Sheep, more so Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
I love that movie. You know, I
love Tommy
I've
Boy.
watched it back and forth, but I do wince a little when they drop the ableist slur.
Yeah.
And but it's like you're supposed to be able to enjoy an art form apolitically.
Yeah.
To an extent, where I feel like, to an extent, everything is political. There's a medium ground. Like, you're allowed to be like, oh man, that didn't age well, and still enjoy the art.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like, I totally get that it's a case-by-case basis.
There's a moon medal up there.
What it is.
Oh yeah, no.
There was a sun medal. I already picked up that sun medal from earlier. That's why I didn't grab it. Any medal that's transparent, I already collected. If you've never played this game before.
Didn't he also make the producers?
Mel Brooks?
Yeah.
Did he make it, or did he, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. No, didn't he? Okay, no, I'm thinking of somebody else. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. The answer, I believe, is that is yes.
Yeah, let me just see.
Who's the actor that plays Dark Helmet?
Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
Rick Moranis. God, I really want to see him in a movie again, but as far as I'm concerned, he's not interested.
He retired from acting for years. I want to say after he voiced, it was a moose character in a Disney movie, I want to say. That was like 20-something years ago. He retired from acting entirely, and I think it has something to do with his family. I'm blanking on the details.
If I recall, his wife passed away, and he wanted to take care of his kids.
Yeah.
Without worrying about.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Brother Bear, thank you guys. But like, I won't say recently, but like he did pop back for like a commercial with Ryan Reynolds, and you know the dude looks good. You know, I do miss Rick Moranis. I think he's a phenomenal actor too. He's great comedic chops. But you know, you gotta respect the man that wants to, you know, fucking just get away from it.
Do you want to know what's kind of wild? Sorry, go ahead, Trios.
Yeah, because they also like, I mean, I understand why. It's just he's done his job. He's done all the acting he wanted. It's like, yeah, you know what, I'm good. And, yeah, keep on going.
Like, to begin back on the.
Was Tails always there?
Yes.
Yes.
I never knew that. Tails is just there, coward-wink motherfucker. Get on your plane and start shooting some motherfuckers. Like, come on, man.
He left the plane in a parking garage, and it's a pain in the ass to go all the way down there.
Tommy Boy, for instance, Chris Farley. If you guys want, like, if you guys do know who Chris Farley is,
yeah,
yes.
Chris Farley unfortunately passed away. I think early 2000s. He was originally supposed to voice Shrek, which was also kind of funny to learn.
Yeah.
But he, if you guys want to freak yourself out, look up Chris Farley's brothers. It just looks like Chris Farley but older, and it's like, man, if Chris Farley were still alive today, he'd probably look a lot like that, and it's really wild to see.
Okay, I managed to get all of the moon medals that I missed. I'm missing 2 sun medals though. So now I think we're in guide territory, because I thought I was pretty meticulous, but I wasn't meticulous enough. So like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so you might have to rub against every wall because
I thought I was rubbing against every wall. The problem is that there's a lot of invisible walls.
Well, I guess you have to rub against those.
What are you doing to that wall, Sonic?
I'm looking for medals. You know, you could just ask for spirit chains at the store like everyone else.
The fuck was that?
That was
is there anything to your left there?
Where? Here?
Over the wall. Yeah.
Oh,
can you get over the wall?
Here? I don't think you can jump over this wall.
No, you can't.
Nope. Gotcha.
But there aren't that many.
I wasn't saying gotcha. I was like, gotcha. To be on top of like, fooled you.
Fooled you.
I can't believe it, man. I want to watch Spaceballs now. That is such a fucking funny movie.
Spaceballs.
Go for it. I've been on.
I love the comb the desert bit.
A lot of people do. We ain't found shit.
I was about to say.
Oh, you mean this one?
We ain't found shit.
Which is funny because, like, as a kid, and I'm not saying this to be like, oh man, I was pure and definitely never. offensive because I think everybody was accidentally
Yeah.
offensive. At one point.
I drank my first beer at 7 years of age, and I
But
said
I-
shit like since I was 5.
I remember not getting that joke at first.
Yeah.
And my dad had to explain, well, it's because of the cones.
What? I mean,
I'm like, well, what you mean?
Besides that, like before that, like the setup for it is great too because it's again, there's so many layers to it because Dark Helmet has the megaphone and Colonel Sanders is telling Sir, and he says what with the megaphone still in his mouth.
What?
And then he says, "Are we being too literal?" And he says, "No, you fools, we're told the Cone Desert, we're Cone Desert." Then he puts the megaphone down to shout at the guys from a faraway distance when use the megaphone. Like, why? So, you know, so that those are the things that you really don't notice because again, these fucking
Really
jokes,
quick,
like,
really-
yeah, what's up?
Jump in that room.
Jump in this room?
Yeah, there might be a metal like above you in one.
That's
of those
what that's
rooms.
you see. You know, so I've been doing that like in every room that I've been in so
check
far.
behind the corner. Check behind the corner in there.
Where behind the corner?
Left corner.
Can you?
I can't
Is there
turn the
something in there?
camera. I can't turn the camera here.
No, walk
Just
there.
walk to the
there.
corner.
Walk to
The other side. Okay, nothing.
Okay, I swear I saw metal there.
No, now we're getting metal fever. Like this is how it starts. Okay, so thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciated. Hey guys, if you're just tuning in and joining us, we are now in the metal collecting session. Well, the metal collecting era, I guess, of Sonic Unleashed, and this is one of the things I was enjoying the most, outside of getting all the S-ranks and the hot dogs, because
You gotta comb the stage, John.
am I being too literal? But this is also something this is an aspect of Sonic Unleashed I usually just ignore because you don't need to find every metal in order to just like progress through the stage.
Oh, I think some of those planters, like the metal doesn't spawn unless the planter is broken. So you
Yeah,
have
well,
to
that's why I've been
break it.
smacking the fucking shit out of all of them.
So to get the medals, you have to commit vandalism.
Yeah.
Could that be the raid hashtag, by the way? Is we ain't found shit? Or is that,
It depends on who I'm raiding.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Because it could be like targeted.
Yeah. I mean, I talked to John about this a couple of weeks ago, but after they announced the Naked Gun movie that's coming out in August,
Yeah.
I went and watched all the old ones, and man, this shit's a fantastic watch.
Yeah.
It's just a joke a minute. And
Well, I'm gonna probably
It's
be
amazing.
watching at least the first movie before I go to the theaters and watch that one. Outside of that, though, like the only movie I think we talked about this already, but you know, whatever. I don't give a fuck. We're probably going. I'm looking forward to watching Superman because Superman looks great.
yeah, I'm actually legit
I gotta flip
interested in
the
seeing them.
I kind of, in that, I'm the biggest Marvel fanboy and know nothing about DC, besides like the basic Justice League.
Yeah.
And I know quite a bit of Batman, but I really do hope that DC, like this movie, gets DC off their asses for
Yeah,
movies.
I hope so too.
Yeah. I have confidence in that. And then I'm actually interested, like, I haven't watched the Marvel movie since No Way Home because I've just marveled out.
Yeah.
But I'm actually interested in seeing the Fantastic Four movie that's coming out.
I'm probably gonna wait until movie, like digital release for Fantastic Four, because I don't care about the Fantastic Four. I never have. And you know, that's not to say like I hope the movie's great, you know, and that sort of shit. But I want to see Thunderbolts because I've heard that movie's actually great. And I want to watch Superman. That's all I can really think of off the top of my head, though, at the moment.
And that and Naked Gun. But beyond that, there aren't any other movies I mentioned are coming out. I think, like, what, they're making another goddamn Bacon movie?
There's a second one, yes. And I'm actually looking forward to that because it looks like they don't give a fuck about the direction it's heading because, like, the first one was like this sort of like horror movie and that sort of shit. But this one is now like more action oriented, which I know like may ring a little weird, but it's like, no, man, you gotta think back. Fucking like Terminator went all action, starting with T2. Aliens,
Same for Aliens.
was fucking
Yep.
like action oriented for after the first movie. Like it's fine. Like,
I
I'm
thank
really
Alien
fine.
Isolation so much for giving us another Alien
Yeah.
horror
Oh,
horror perspective. And it
The thing
apparently
is,
helped
like-
inspire the new Alien movie.
I don't know. I think I know. So now, I was going to go into the Alien. Like, you watch Alien 1 and Alien 2 for two different reasons. Like, Alien 1 is a really good horror movie. But Alien 2, you want to see those fuckers die a lot.
Game over, man. Game over.
And they're actually making a live action How to Train Your Dragon. Did you?
Man. Yeah, and my mom my mom and I, like, we watched those movies as they came out growing up.
Oh, I love the
And I fucking love those movies. They're one of my all-time favorite franchises.
Fantastic.
And I feel I feel an odd way about like the live action remake of it because it's just a shot for shot remake. Every shot is the same.
They're fucking doing the Psycho shit. Oh, there's a god damn it.
They even got the same guy to play as the dad. Because Jared Butler voiced the Hydrogen Dragon I was playing.
Right. And it's like my mom is like, "Oh, we can watch this in theaters," and I'm like, "Mom,
please.
I don't think you understand how corporate slop this is." But it's like, whatever. Maybe I will find some enjoyment.
I'm not gonna tell someone not to watch, like, especially my parents, because like they don't fucking care. That sort of shit. I mean, and I don't want to be the stick in the mud.
Maybe just your mom wanted to spend some quality time with you.
Well, no, I'm not gonna watch it. But it's just more like if they told me, like, if they gave me a phone call, right? And they told me that they don't want to watch it. Like, I'm not gonna say, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "Oh, it's like cool. Look, I hope you had fun. I hope you had a good time." Am I gonna watch it? No. Stop asking me.
Maybe
I already got that medal. All right, so it has to be.
Take a backward sweep through this room really quick because you did pass a few walls.
Well, no, there was. So I did find a new medal. Like it was tucked in one of those corners. Like, are you talking about like here and that sort of shit?
Yeah, just being thorough.
Yeah. No, I don't see anything. Nope.
Do you think MGS Delta will be corporate slop? No, because that's a different art form.
All right.
It's game slop.
They're making another Zootopia.
I suppose I should explain this. Is that for a while now, animation has been seen as an inferior medium to live action, usually because live action is cheaper to make.
Yes.
And it's happening with so many different movies. Lilo and Stitch is a great example. But same for what's other movies that started out animated, but like Beauty and the Beast. So many of those Disney
live action stuff in general, I think, is probably a better umbrella.
Yeah, and it's like some of the magic was lost. I actually have a little bit of a soft spot for the Beauty and the Beast live action remake, even though Emma Watson's auto-tuning is absolutely fucking terrible. She gets T-pained at one point, and there's one point in one of the songs where she's auto-tuned so heavily that you can hear the artifacting.
Ooh.
Like, her voice glitches.
Well, that's just a sloppy job, though. That's just a sloppy job.
Like, I would do a better job.
Yeah.
And I'm the last person that'll be egotistical about that shit, but it's like, guys, come on. It is so easy to avoid artifacting like that. You just gotta listen.
Man, they didn't. That's probably why they had to get out in time.
But I like the Beauty and the Beast live action remake because they introduce ideas that weren't in the original animated film, and they have new musical numbers.
More or less.
Yeah.
Next to where the robot was? Where? What robot? There's so many fucking robots. Am I looking for a drop shadow? Where's my show?
Check inside the lip of each door.
Well, that's what I've been doing. Like, I've literally been hugging like every single corner here. Wait, hold on a second. It's gonna be in the stupidest fucking spot.
Yes.
Are you jumping in each of these rooms too?
Oh man, you know what? They gave me a blue box here. There is a small back. There's a small back alley. I don't want to go in a back alley.
because it might be ghosts in the alley.
There might be candy back there.
I'm trying to avoid sugar. I already got that medal.
Check the other side. I think they mean the back alley back there. To your right.
What, here? Oh yeah, look at that. That shit blended into the wall. That's the last one though. Okay, cool. We're done. We can get the fuck out of here.
We're done with, what's the name of this place again? Greece?
Apatos.
Okay, yeah, I said Greece.
Good musical.
Right. Let us return to the village. Let's get the hell out of here and let's go to the stage select because I think we got to start going through the different acts. Because we're cleaning up every stage in the world. And thankfully, I think by the time we were starting to actually do these stages, we were more thorough. Yeah, we're done. Actually, look, because we got all the sun medals and all the moon medals in the bottom right there. all we're missing is the gold rings, but that we're going to be doing that when we're doing the S rank cleanup. So we'll make sure that counter says 9 out of 9 on that sort of
Your medals save when you quit, like when you collect them.
Yes.
Aaron Noyce. How do you pronounce that name?
Aaron Noyce?
I have no idea.
Noyce. Aaron Noyce. Maybe, yeah, but I don't know. I see. Normally, when I know that I'm not going to get this name right, I only like pronounce half of the name, or at least part of the name that I can actually like pronounce. Yeah, because sometimes also sometimes it's also exhausting to say some of these names. Like I love you guys, but you got some really fucking long names, like Jacob Young, random numbers. I'm just gonna call them.
Okay, I have a subject.
I'm just gonna call you Jacob. Koopa, I'm gonna call Koopa. Hand shoes, horse grenade. Okay, that's a nice name.
So 5. First off, the 5 out of 9 is stages cleared. It's not S ranks, so that's counting the DLC levels.
I mean,
Lovely.
I also wanted to bitch about the Final Fantasy VII remake really quick,
Why?
and their pronunciation of Ketchi.
It's catchy.
what do they say in remake? Do they call it Katesu?
They fucking got a Scottish actor,
Yes.
which is correct for that name, but he introduces himself as Kate Sif.
Oh my god.
If he's Scottish, then he has-
I think at this point it's just because it's what most, if not every fan of Final Fantasy VII calls this fucking cat, and they don't know. Yeah, they don't know their they don't know their Gaelic, so it's
Except 14 correctly pronounces
well,
it.
yeah, but 14's not 7, you know, and more people are familiar with 7 than they are 14. And everyone and their grandmother growing up playing this game, myself included, pronounced his name as Kate Sif. Pronounced his name as
Yeah,
Kate
you
Sif.
fucking Star Wars losers.
So it's like, okay, so this is no longer Ketchi in reference to the fairy. This is now Kate Sith, the Final Fantasy VII character.
You mean the Star Wars character?
The Final Fantasy VII character.
There's
The
no
guy
catchy.
controlling Ketchi, that's a Reeve, right?
Yeah, it's Keanu Reeves.
Hey, spoilers.
Is he Scottish or Gaelic?
No,
Reeve?
No. I'd
Okay,
say
so
he's-
that now it makes sense he's pronouncing it wrong. That's my headcanon. He doesn't fucking know better.
Oh man, you should see the way he is.
Okay.
It's like it just makes me so mad because it's like it's disrespectful to the culture. It's like
Yeah,
you know,
but-
Johnny, your name is
but don't
your
get
name
angry.
proper's Juan.
Yeah. No, hold on.
Imagine
Fucking,
if
if
people
you
called you
ever
Juwan.
hold on a second, if you ever add an H to that J again, I'm gonna slap the fucking shit out of you. It's not Juan. It's Juan.
Sorry.
It's like,
I'm sorry, I'm-
that's
Point
that's a
butchers
Star
the
Wars.
fucking name.
Bro, sorry, I'm Ghost White.
It's like
Um,
you're just as
Like-
bad as Reeve, Victor.
Yeah, I was about to say, Victor, you're American.
Anyway, I'm going to Missouri.
You have
I
no
just, you
right
know-
to speak.
I just feel an odd way about them pronouncing that name so phonetically.
Yeah, but you know, I think it's one of those things that I don't think most people care. You know, and I'm not about. I'm not
And
getting
fuck
in.
them.
I'm not getting into getting angry for other people's sake because that always feels disingenuous to me.
Remember,
all right.
that doesn't happen on Earth, so the way they pronounce it could just be right for that world. If it happened on Earth, then maybe it has something to stand on. But here,
happen on
no.
Buy in Venidas.
That's the only reason that you guys get away with calling
Bienvenidos.
old.
Hola, senor.
Hola, señores. No habla el.
No, you're putting way too.
Actually,
No, you already fucked up because you're putting way too much authentic accent on that. You
fuck,
you
I
gotta
can't
you gotta
say.
pronounce it phonetically.
I took
Yeah.
So, actually, going into that, I took Spanish in middle school, and I took Spanish for 6 years straight. The problem is we kept getting new teachers
Yeah. Oh,
We're all
sure.
who didn't know where we were. So I am really good at beginner Spanish.
So what the hell is going on with the game?
We moved
Uh,
on.
he's-
Frame rate for
he-
Discord is just
Yep. It's just Discord stream being bad.
You might.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somewhere behind the grass, I'm like, which piece of grass is in the like? There's a just like I don't.
Everything's covered in grass.
We got 2 sun medals to look for. We got 3 moon medals to look for. But it's also like, why did I boost? Like that's just.
Also, did you ever do the
Habit.
patch?
Oh, for like the thing that we like that was bugged.
Yeah.
No, I have not. We'll do that later.
Okay.
Grandma's still stuck in the void.
Well, fuck her. If she can't get out of the void, she's supposed to be
That's
there.
so fine. The time doesn't flow in the void, so she's fine.
But yeah, my I could not do because for Spanish class they like encourage you to use an accent to like
I see it.
they encourage you to use an accent most never good at that shit.
Yeah.
But also additionally rolling R's. I could roll my R's, but my brother could not.
I know a couple people that can't roll their R's.
Yeah. And it was always
And
fun
it usually has to
watch
do with
them
like
think.
people's tongues being too short
Short?
I don't think.
for their mouth.
I don't
Yeah.
think. I don't think that is a thing.
I just thought it was
Yeah,
just a
it's a
white
thing.
thing.
Well, maybe it might be a white thing, but no, it can all. There can be multiple reasons. Is what I'm saying.
It's
but,
like it's just
yeah.
when they're learning a language, then if they aren't used to rolling the R's, it will become an issue. I'm used to rolling my R's because my language has a lot of R rolling.
Yeah.
But
For the record, I remember nothing about Spanish, so don't ask me to try. I know the basics.
It was a pity that I didn't go more into my Spanish classes because apparently I was very good at it, but I graduated before I could go into the advanced, intermediate courses.
It's a little bit past this. So after you take this spring,
No.
you get to the,
Like,
little
there's a
purple
videotape.
things,
There's a
it's up at
video.
the
Hold
top.
on. There's a videotape. Fuck. I am in
Not
so
like-
much. No, I can't go backwards like from there. Okay, now I can do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how do you
I want
hit-
to. I want to get the videotape first. Why the fuck they?
That's just mean.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yo, it's Tarzan.
No.
Go back. Sonic wants back. Sonic wants money.
Use the
There you
hook
go.
shot.
I don't have a hook shot.
Go find it.
God damn.
Man,
Where do
how
you get
one
that
button,
usually? Is
huh?
that the water temple?
No, wait. This is Twilight Princess. It wouldn't be. He doesn't have a hook shot. He has a claw
I have a
shot.
claw shot.
What do you mean Twilight Princess? I thought it was the Skyward Sword.
No, he turns into furry Link when he.
Yeah,
goes in
at
the
night I
water.
become a furry, so it's
Zellalor's
Twilight
wild.
Princess. Yeah, but I was thinking for the tier one.
The Skyward Sword collab with Lost World.
Yeah, but that's not who he turns into at night. So it's Twilight Princess.
This feels so
It's
fucking
weird.
anti-Sonic Unleashed. Look at how big these fucking melons are, dude. All right.
You know that looked like a good
Average
time.
Mel,
they're
you're a
prob-
rising player.
It's probably in these top pathways if I had to take a guess, so I'm gonna like stick to the
Ow! You just ran your face into the melon and it exploded.
cool. There's no one right there.
I
Damn.
mean, doesn't that happen when you do that?
All I heard was ran your face in the melanin.
And it exploded. Is my microphone picking me up, or am I
No,
cutting
no.
out?
You're not cutting out. No,
Okay.
it's just that not everybody always
just
responds to
misheard
everything you
things.
say.
Ableism. I'm still kidding.
Okay. One
You
second.
also have to kind of.
Oh, there's just a visible wall here.
Weird.
Interesting. Speaking of Lost World, I can't wait for John to 100% that piece of shit game. I've done it before. By virtue of me like getting all the red rings, or are we also including the Omochao like side missions and shit like that, which are not really missions. It's just like things you do automatically while you're playing the game.
Maybe. I've never actually played Lost World. Just never had the interest in it.
Oh,
I
there's
played a little
douchey
bit
melon
and the
coming
game
Back.
broke.
Yeah.
The Necronomicon. Can't forget about that.
I mean, considering all the stuff that Sonic has fought, the Necronomicon, it wouldn't be out there.
There's a fucking sun medal up there. Doug.
So you have to.
You'll get
probably have
that
to take.
with the
You have to get this. Yeah, you have to.
Oh
take
yeah,
the
well, I
string.
can just go backwards then. All right. Cool.
Just don't get. Just don't
All right, that's
get
the last sun medal. Now we just need 2 more moon medals. Now I'm pause buffering. Swappities, thank you for the resub. I hope you guys have been well. I caved to manage to pre-order a Switch 2 and to say FOMO is a bitch. You fucking weak. No, but seriously. Like,
oh, there's a medal above you, by the way. And it's
yeah,
a bitch.
I see it. I see it.
So you.
So I can't take this spring because it's going to launch me into the back row.
Yeah. It's something you have to do before, I think.
Oh boy. And now I can't go back to that area.
Is there anyone here in chat that works at Best Buy?
No.
Oh my god, the Discord frame rate's like 5.
The Discord frame rate's up? Oh fuck, I didn't mean to get that fucking speed booster, dude. Oh boy.
Yeah, welcome to playing Ocarina of Time in the PAL regions, Victor. It was like this.
Let me reset the Discord stream. Maybe
no,
that'll help.
hardware.
I need just a general idea of how many fucking Switch 2s y'all are gonna get, so I know whether or not it's worth going there or to GameStop for the launch date, like the launch night thing. Because I know I'm getting it from Walmart, but I don't want to wait until 9 a.m. the next day. I'm impatient.
Yeah, I noticed. I mean, I'll get one. I already have one set aside for me. It's just when it arrives, so I can go get it.
I want to play Mario Kart.
So there was a moon. So I'm already. So I know where at least where one moon medal is at. So let's just try and get the other one that I'm missing. It might be in this section here.
Oh, probably. It's one of those sections where it's like up
get
there.
It delivered. That's the thing. It's being delivered by Walmart with their whole quote-unquote, you'll get it by 9 a.m. But I highly doubt that they'll actually get it to me by 9 a.m.
Do you mean 9 a.m. of that day or the day afterwards?
And, you know...
That's some that I already got.
Go!
I just have to go
that's
to
a medal I already got too.
retailer after I'm done with his my classes that day.
Oh, I see it.
You're just missing 2 moon medals.
Yeah, and there's one right here that I missed. So if I... No! 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 No!
There you go.
Alright, so I get this, and now I know where the other one's at. So now I can just exit and go back to where
This was the last one I got, and I remember it
Yeah.
being a bitch, because like, there's a certain thing you have to do, and I can't remember what. Savannah.
Koro, it's not that I don't believe in morning deliveries like that. It's just the fact that, like, you really want a DoorDash person to be bringing the Switch 2 out to your house?
Well, he'll dash,
You
but
might
not to your
get
door.
an empty box.
You switched me up.
He's only DoorDashed. He took it and dashed to his door.
Ordering Uber Eats and Grubhub at the same spot and making the race.
Now you two must fight.
Whoever wins gets the bigger tip.
Why don't you switch to a police report for this stolen console?
Good lord. I never actually used any of those services.
Their service is all right.
Yeah, I heard like once you start it, it's kind of it becomes strangely addicting.
If you have the money, maybe, but like fucking services like that are super expensive.
Okay, I know how to get that medal now, John.
Do
probably have
tell.
the
But
money
like, hold on. Let me hear this before we continue this conversation.
So right before,
What the fuck?
you're gonna hit a spring with a little, one of those poles that you bounce on.
Yeah.
You're gonna bounce on the edge of that pole, so you get the height needed. And
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking.
so it's
like
after
one-
this section.
So it's after. So it's like one of those Sonic Unleash. Not Sonic Unleash. Sonic Advance, like little springs. The one that gives you more height the further on the edge you're
Yes.
on. Okay. These things
Yes,
essentially.
right
Here. Yeah.
Hit that robot, and you follow that path.
That the homing attack chain. Yep. There it is. Cool. We're done. Missouri.
Yeah.
Daytime is done.
I remember missing
I'm just
that for
going to buy
longest
the
time.
Switch 2 at a store. I mean, good luck with that, honestly. It feels like we're going to be running into the same issues the Switch 1's first couple weeks.
I think I finish it
Months.
one. Much appreciated.
So, Do I have to have it pre-ordered to go to the midnight release, or can I just hope and pray at the midnight release?
Did you say hope and pray or hope and pray?
I mean, what are you talking about?
Can I just go to the midnight release to try and know?
I think honestly,
well, then go early. You're gonna want to go quite a few hours early.
Yeah,
because
when
people will just be sitting there.
So I did not pre-order the Switch one. Now, granted, this is not exactly the same thing because the hype for the Switch wasn't as fever pitched as Switch 2 because it was following the Wii U. But I was able to just walk into the closest Target near my house at that time and just pick one up. But I did go early in the morning, like 7 o'clock. I want to say.
Also, that's a pre-scalping video game consoles world.
they're all scalped, but not as egregiously as they've been doing now.
Just speaking realistically, I just can't afford a Switch.
Yeah.
When I went back when the pre-order started. Yeah. Fuck, I really want one though. FOMO's a bitch.
Okay. So, wait, you
And
have to
don't feel
access
too
the
bad.
active
All you
hub
literally
world
have is
first.
Mario
Hold on, wait,
Kart
is there a stage I'm missing for daytime?
Yeah, you might have to search the stage entrance for
Let me
it.
see. Act 2. Oh yeah, look, I'm missing an Act 2. We have not done Act 2 with daytime, so we're not done with daytime. I think so. We have to go back to the village. How's it going? Was it Rap Cody? I don't know if I can fucking pronounce that name.
Could also just not get a Switch 2. I mean, people want what they want.
I could have sworn we did Act 2.
As long as
The
it's
thing
not
said we
malicious,
did
it's
not.
whatever.
That's a boss fight. Where would Act 2 probably be up in the treetop?
Probably. I mean, for me, I'm going to eventually get a Switch too, and since I have the finance for it, I know why not.
I think those robots have a medal between them, or did you already get all the hub world medals?
I already got the hub world medals. We're cleared out all the hub worlds.
Cool.
Where are you?
This is Act 3.
Yeah.
This is-
No,
that's
this is
three
Act 2.
medals. That's Act 2.
The fucking
that
number
3 does
doesn't
not
match
mean-
up. That drives me nuts, dude. I keep thinking this is like, it says 3, so it's Act 3. Oh no, this is the race, isn't it? This is the lap thing, isn't it?
This is that excellent drift that people swear by.
Well, okay, so this is not so bad for in the context of this because we're just collecting the medal. That's literally it. I'm not thinking about us ranking this just anytime soon.
Chaos
Baby
Alex,
Park.
why the fuck did you have to pre-order
the
multiple?
You see the fucking record as soon as you enter the stage.
If you start posting
Oh,
immediately,
record
then it's
scratch.
just a blink or miss it type of thing.
But no, hold up. Chaos Alex saying, I've already pre-ordered several Switch 2 Pro controllers from different stores. Why?
How many Pro controllers did you pre-order?
Johnny, I'm just
You only
letting you know
have 2
that
hands.
it's different each lap.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking my time.
You aren't Sakurai. You can't use a controller with each hand and each foot.
Yeah, he's gonna try. But confess your sins.
I think this
Also,
is...
you have a minute, which is funny.
Yeah, but you know, medals carry over and shit, so. And that's our last moon medal.
Okay, now I just need to get
Very
the
nice.
medal.
And here is
there it
our...
is. Stop.
Fuck.
It's actually kind of funny that you don't have to beat this stage right now because you're not going for the S
Yeah,
rank
I don't
right
have to
now.
beat the stage at all.
He's-
Like, I'm done.
he's
Like,
fucking
I'm
bad.
technically done. We can leave. It's when we have to start S ranking that stage, I am going to hate that stage.
I wonder if it gets added to your world map at that point.
Yeah, it does. It should. Wait. It says you have... No, wait, you have to beat it. No, I don't. Yeah, the medal counts there. So... Alright, hold on. Let me at least finish the stage, because we have not actually finished the stage.
Yeah. Fooled you.
Yes, collectible save as well. We.
I'm so
Down
excited.
he goes.
I'm so excited for you to like do the metal sweep through arid sands so you can comb the desert.
We ain't found shit.
We ain't found shit.
So I guess we just don't boost. I think we just don't boost. The drift
Just
in this
leisurely.
game.
Just leisurely stroll.
I missed the Generations drift already, dude.
I'll have you know that the Generations Drift ruined the Sonic Unleashed. Shut up.
Well, the good thing I'm not playing Sonic Unleashed.
Oh, I'm not mocking you. I'm mocking
No, I know you are. I know what you're doing, but it's also just like when I say to that guy, it's like, shut the fuck up. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Did you just pull a Wile E. Coyote?
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, as long as I didn't look down, I wasn't gonna fall.
What's up the little yipe sign?
That's a classic.
No, Chaos Alex, you can't change the conversation. Why the fuck did you order pro controllers from
How many did you
multiple
order?
stores?
And how many did you order, and how much are we going to have to stare at you? I'm not the only one noticing that all that shit is hanging in the air, am I?
Yeah, why are the support beams connected to nothing?
Why are there highways with loops, like in the Sonic universe?
Why in the middle of goddamn Africa? Their, how could you say, infrastructure is not that good.
Oh my god, this is gonna. This I think might be my 13th reason. By the time we get to the S rank.
Surely they have other people to play with. If that were the case, you wouldn't be paying for an SO, now would you?
It's like Babylon Garden and Sonic Riders, where you can't make that one turn, so you just fly off the edge.
I don't play Sonic Riders.
I played the first game, and that was about it.
Y'all are watching a Twitch streamer talking to a bunch of folks in Discord, and these Discord fuckers are here. None of us have IRL friends.
I gotta stop, John. You want to do the unleash the drift trick? What are we talking about? The drift trick? Are we talking about something that's easy for even a schmuck like me that can do it? Or are we talking about something that's only reasonable with a speedrunner that's been playing this game for thousands of hours? And you expect me to do it in the span of 5 minutes?
If only he had the hook shot or the claw shot.
Get out and then in. What the fuck does that mean? Do you mean like start a drift and then get out of the drift? Turn the camera as you drift. I mean, I thought that's what I've been doing already, but have I not?
Don't laugh if you piss all your lives away here.
Does the camera fucking like influence the drift?
Chat's also saying start your drift on the outside, but that doesn't seem.
That doesn't.
feasible on
No,
somebody's-
what? You go from the outside and start on the. Wait, what?
If you start on the inside,
Yeah.
then your turn's gonna be wider towards the edge.
So like always go for the outside of the turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some of
because
that
I'm
is just,
always
like,
starting in the
impossible.
middle. Yeah, I just because I want to naturally veer towards the middle because like the middle's safe. You know.
John, have you ever watched Cars?
No, I have no interest in cars.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, okay, but have you watched the movie?
No, I literally just said no. Pay attention. Are you still are you still in Savage?
No, I'm out. I've been out for a while now.
Nah,
Please
I'm out.
send help.
Left the joint years ago.
Smokes a cigar.
Yo, I'm trying to veer outwards, but like I feel as if it's pulling me in.
Use your turn signal.
But no, John.
No, I can't.
You have to
fucking
watch
do it.
Cars later, but you have to turn right to go left.
Oh my god.
Drift a smidge in the opposite direction and then go in the direction that you want to go. That is
Are you
how the
fucking
drift
with them, or
works.
are you being serious?
No, that's how it works.
Okay.
Okay, that's usually how you do it when you have to do it with cars on ice.
That is actually how it works.
Weird. His Cars 3, the one where Lightning McQueen dies. He doesn't die.
He just gets gravely injured by car
They do have like a trailer of him like wrecking, and it looks
That's a
like he
fucked up
died.
trailer too. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, don't worry, it's
Is this the end of Pixar?
I don't think the Jesus Christ, dude.
Talk about cars, but have you ever seen, was it planes?
He's like, don't you fucking ask me if I watched Cars again.
No, but have you watched Planes? I think that was a movie. Yeah.
No.
I think
Yeah,
that was a
there's another one that's like in that same style, but it's
no,
planes
I don't
instead of
care.
cars.
No.
Also
think
not
that's
very
also-
good.
Yeah, that's why no one talks about it, but it's also like, god damn, why did they make one about planes? Didn't they also make one about boats? Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to know the answer.
Pixar
Why
got
don't they
another
just
idea.
make one about planes, trains, and automobiles?
John, you
Yeah,
got to
that's a
parallel
lot.
park. No, see, that's the thing. I can parallel park just fine between cars. Don't fucking ask me to parallel park between traffic cones because I can't see cones. I can see cars. And you want to know what helps me parallel park between two vehicles? If I fuck up, so I'm going to damage that vehicle. If I hit a cone, who fucking cares? It's a cone. I don't
Chad,
care.
you heard it here. John has seen cars.
Okay, I was going to set up. I was going to just do a quip, and I need to stop those.
Wait, so you don't like 3D project a drone shot of you parking?
I can't
in
do
your
that.
head?
No, I wouldn't be able to do that.
You know, every time people
When
talk
I'm
about
driving, I just kind of go into third person mode for a bit so I can keep awareness of everything around me.
Yeah.
You know, every time I think of parking, I just get the image of Austin Powers when they're stuck in the tunnel in that vehicle.
Yeah, that was legit a parallel parking experience I had years ago when I first started like practicing for my license. I immediately thought, oh, of that scene.
Yeah.
That was the last turn, too.
Was it?
That sucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was pretty much my original experience. That kind of has been engraved in me, so I hate parallel parking, even though I can't do it.
I just don't understand why they had me park between two fucking traffic cones.
Because they don't.
I
want to
can't
risk you
see.
losing
I
the
can't
car.
see those sons of
They
bitches.
don't
and-
want you to damage either the car that you're driving in or other people's cars.
But traffic cones are tiny. I can't fucking see them. Like through the rear view mirror, through the side
you
mirrors, I
can-
can't see them.
If you can park in between traffic cones, you can park in between a car.
I can park in between a car though.
You know, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Good lord. But what if it's a wrench wielding a ball?
Well, then we're screwed.
It's sort of like when I
If
was
you can dodge a
taking-
ball, you can dodge a car.
That's how fast the car is coming. That motherfucker's coming at 100 kilometers. I ain't dodging shit. I'm flying. I mean, when I took my driver's exam, they had me like, back up into a
It's like
parking
this is a
spot.
mistake. You
do
ever
a
realize like you
community
made a
night at
horrible
that.
mistake mid trip? I felt like that just now.
All right.
Can we do a fucking community night of that?
Of what?
Well,
Cars?
first-
I'm not watching cars.
No, not that. That's all movie.
You mean that's parallel parking?
Wait, wait, hold on. No, seriously. What, Jason, what were you recommending?
The dodgeball movie.
The dodgeball movie? I haven't watched that in
Yeah.
fucking years. It did give me
What's the
you couldn't
dodgeball
hit
movie?
water if you fell off of a boat line. I did love that.
That is legit a great combine.
What's the dodgeball movie?
It's a movie about dodgeball.
I mean, yeah,
It's a
that, I mean,
fun-
it kind of, yeah, it is. I mean, that's
It's a movie
literally
about a
what-
bunch
yeah.
of losers having to become dodgeball masters.
What the fuck?
And they're being taught by this old white man, and he's just like, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
It was Rip
And they're
Torn, I think.
What?
Yeah.
And he chunks a wrench straight at their nuts. Which apparently that wasn't supposed to happen. He like misjudged the throw. They're supposed to toss the wrench at like some padding they had on their chest instead.
I gotta say, the LGBTQ community hasn't forgiven dodgeball is a hell of a sentence, and I wish I had more context. Like, can we get some context for that, please?
It was a sign of the times.
Oh, okay. If you're talking about like sort of like values dissonance, okay, then
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, the movie is an underdog story between Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller. Okay. The balls in that movie were offensive.
I mean, there's a lot of things in that movie that are offensive today.
Yeah.
Mods, drop the lore, please.
Mods, is this real? Does the LGBTQ community hate dodgeball?
I mean, there's a lot of movies from around that time and earlier that are just kind of, you know.
Why?
Oh, this
You don't wanna
show
do that
will
S
not
rank,
fly
John?
today.
Yeah, no, I mean we're gonna have to. That's probably gonna be the last one I do though, because that fucking sucks, dude.
I mean, we just finished discussing the Blazing Saddles.
No,
I
you
kinda thought
can't.
you ended off
FA,
an
you
Eggman
fucked
win.
that up, FA. You fucked it up. It's not get good to get Gus. You can't. If you're gonna tell me get good, don't fuck up the first time because that's it. Like minor spelling mistake. I win.
I win.
I mean, poor Gus. What did he do to get him?
It is the fucking.
Can that be the raid hashtag? Is comb the desert, get Gus?
And it's the fucking dude in the fucking Realm Reborn trailer getting nuked.
Dude, thank you for the cheer. Much appreciate it. I know the Q&A is happening soon. What's the ETA on? Wait, the Q&A is wait, hold on. But
What's the ETA
What's the-
on Balter's Arsenal? Yeah,
did I say there's a Q&A coming up? Or what's the ETA on BA14? Also, how you like on the 7.25 content? We'll get into the 14 tangents later down the road. But Baldessing and Arsenal is literally just whenever I find time for it. Right? I'm not really thinking about that right now. What were we saying earlier?
Q&A happening soon. Do they mean the Q&A that already happened?
No, I think they mean like the monthly Q&A because like I usually do a Q&A every month, and we are approaching the beginning of June.
No, I thought they meant like the Yoshi P Q&A.
Yeah. Well, they spelled the Q-N-A, like the letter N is in there too. That's what threw me off. All right.
I mean, Balter's Arsenal is just you have to join a Discord server, and when they have timing.
It's just that I'm not thinking about that right now. And honestly, I don't think it's happening anytime soon because everyone's doing the occult stuff now. And those Discords are probably just like doing that content too, so they can get ready for the Fork Tower shit. Okay. Let me.
But that said, I'm actually unlocking that place now. I kind of been focused on getting my weekly stun.
No, I wanted to go into it like day one because Alex was asking me like, do you want to try your reclears on that Tuesday? I was like, no, because I don't think PFs are gonna fill because everyone wants to do the occult stuff.
Yeah, everybody's up to
Everyone wants to do the occult stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll just wait until later in the week to do it. But I'm glad. Like so far, I've been enjoying myself. It is basically it's the best of Eureka and the best of Baja. There are some aspects that I do miss, like the lockboxes, because I don't know, like maybe it's so whenever you finish critical engagements or fates in Eureka or Baja, you get your standard rewards and that sort of thing, including lockboxes, and you take those back to the home base, and you get them unlocked and you get rewards for it. They got rid of that for this. Instead, you just find random treasure coffers scattered across the ground, which in itself I like because it encourages you actually like exploring the environment. It's really fucking scary though with some of those locales because I've completely uncovered that map.
I've gotten shanked one time.
I've gotten shanked 3 times actually. Because I'm only at level 10 and like some of these silver coffers that I found were surrounded by like level 20, level 25 goons, and even as a tank, they fucking one-shot you. And you just die. Anyway, let me go back to it's time for nighttime now.
I think my favorite experience in them is so far, like I think I've done every critical engagement so far into there, but we were exploring for one of the search spots, spot points or whatever, onto that, and I was just on the 8-player whale mount onto that. We were just minding our business, going through an area. Enemy spots us onto it, attacks with his scythe, and only gets specifically me on that.
Yeah, fuck
it took the person with the mount about a good 30 seconds to realize, oh shit, guys,
hey,
where's Pat?
Where's Pat? Hey, Pat, vibe check.
Yeah, it's called fuck that guy in particular. That guy happened to be you this time.
I believe the world map told you that you have 151 sun and moon medals.
Yeah,
by the way.
so.
You are 75% of the way there.
Hell yeah. Oh god, there's more.
Are we just medal collecting
can
right
I skip
now?
past this door?
No, actually I don't know.
You also risk clipping through the ground, though, is the thing.
Yeah, I'll try it though. Anyway, good to go to the conversation. I'm gonna be busy doing this.
Let's see. Like I said, I'm just unlocking it now, so I just don't know what to expect since I've been doing Bojo on my EU alt, and I'm currently about to go into what is the name of the place after you finish the first part of Bojo and go into the instance? Castrum.
No.
After the Castrum.
Delubrum.
Yeah, I'm going into there, but
Yeah.
But that one's going to be a bit tricky because I'll have to party finder to find out server. And I think that the party.
Yeah,
finder
but that place scales down though the less people that are in there. So even if you have, I did that entire place last time with a group of 4 people. We did it just fine.
Yeah. So I think I might just be doing that because I did the Castrum 8 and cleared it very easily because the boost they give you for the Echo is tremendous.
Yeah.
So that shouldn't be a problem. And they also boost the amount of Bosia coins that you get through. So if you want that Bosia code of ending, that's going to be very easy. So I love that code. That is my favorite code in the game now.
I was riding around in someone's car and a level 25 dickhead literally sniped me out of the car and it took a good second for them to realize I wasn't there. That's literally what just happened to Pat. But instead of a car, instead of a wheel, it was a car.
I'm trying to remember. Were you going for all achievements too?
I don't. We're getting most of them along the way anyway. I'm not prioritizing them though.
Okay, because I was gonna say I don't know how that's gonna work with the combo stuff now that you maxed out the Warhog.
There's a way to cheese it.
Cheese. What kind of cheese?
Can I just?
You make the 2 enemies kiss over and over again.
No kiss.
Yowie method. Got it.
Yeah, but I asked what kind of cheese. I mean, is it Gouda? Is it provolone? Is it cheddar?
What's the most romantic
mustard?
Since you're making them kiss.
Mustard!
No, not mustard. Or that abomination you guys call American cheese?
Stop fucking doing.
No. I think that the most romantic one would probably be something French.
1 second. Have you done the new Hildebrand chapter side quest in 14? Yes, that was literally the first things I did when the patch dropped was the new society quests because I always do those early so I can get the double turn-ins before the reset. And I do Hildebrand because I know going in the time sink is going to be the exploratory content. So I do the mini stuff first, and I did Hildebrand already. And so far, like Hildebrand, I've been like, it's been great.
If you go backwards, I think there's a possible medal. So if you go back across the bridge, and it's like the way you got up, if you look the other direction with the camera, which is impossible, you just kind of gotta you just bring it towards the camera. There's a pole you can swing on, I think.
It's right there. I can't.
Is it even activated though?
It's not. Yeah. No, it's activated.
No, it's activated.
Jesus Christ. All right.
That sucks.
Cool.
There's more. There's more, by the way.
There's more.
Yeah. You can keep going back. There's
Oh,
another area.
okay.
I'm not sure if anything is there though.
Can I just double do it? Yes, I can.
Anyway,
Fixed camera angles.
Oh, I see.
fucking. I feel gypped.
What do you mean?
I got fucking radiation pumped into my veins this morning, and I did not get any spider powers or anything, or any sort of superpowers, really.
What does that mean?
They forgot these superpowers, but the character's coming on nicely.
I mean, that's a possibility. Actually, though.
Yeah, no.
God damn it! I was holding down. Oh,
Oh, you got a medal.
Wait, what? I mean,
I picked up a medal that I didn't see. Oh, Jesus Christ! Anyway, you were injected with radiation. What were you trying to get tested? Is it? I mean,
It was a nuclear stress test.
Nuclear stress test. Oh yeah.
What?
So
I mean,
pretty
I
much it's to make sure that your heart's not all fucky wucky.
Yeah.
And the way they do that is by pumping you full of a irradiated material.
Okay.
And then they sit you in front of a camera that like can see that material through your, blood vessels and like bones and shit. So it can essentially kind of see the blood flow going through your heart and stuff.
Okay, so it's probably very minor and something that shouldn't really to do any damage to you.
And the stress part is that they put you on a treadmill and you like walk until you hit 164 BPM.
Jesus Christ! That That's my that's my no zone.
Yeah,
Like
it sucked.
fucking heart's racing just thinking about it.
Oh no! So at least that's me doing it on the treadmill.
Doctor, we haven't injected the dye yet. Good lord.
And so they do that on an and then they while you're on the treadmill, they have an EKG hooked up to you, and they do blood pressure tests.
Yeah.
Through various stages, and then you go and do the whole camera thing with the dye again, like the radioactive tracer again. You also have to do ultrasounds. So, no, my heart's not having a baby.
I mean,
those are skulls to your right and behind you.
yeah, I think he actually saw the metal that is coming for. I mean, I had to have a couple of ultrasounds done to me this month. I'm going for an operation on Friday. They're basically gonna cut my throat open.
Yeah.
Because I have a infected gland in there, I think, but they aren't 100% sure. They're just gonna cut it out and see what the hell it is. So it might not be cancer.
Hold on a second.
Why is it so slow?
Because it's a follow-up. Hold on.
So that's what's gonna be happening on Friday. So at least I got that day off.
Can I not fucking hold on? Am I just doing the wrong attack?
The thing I hate about the ultrasound though is that it's at a frequency that's beyond human hearing. I can hear it.
Okay, no,
Is it
it was A. It was
low
A.
sub or is it a high?
It's like a high pitched noise.
All right, that's all the moon medals. Now I just need
it's-
2 more sun medals.
I mean, it's called ultrasound for a reason.
Jason's a
that-
superhero.
Well, he has super hearing, just lacking all the benefits of being a superhero. You're the health, the strength, and all that stuff. He just gets really annoying.
Well, it took them
So-
20 minutes to even inject me and stuff because they couldn't find a vein, and apparently my veins are just thicker than normal people's. They thought it was a tendon because how thick it was.
They're built different.
These
range
veins are
of,
thick. Get the
the range of
sledgehammer.
human hearing is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, but I'm pretty sure that data is made up of people that don't properly clean their ears as well. So it's I have a feeling most people can hear above 20k hertz. They just unknowingly stop themselves from hearing that well because they don't properly clean their fucking ear canals.
I mean, people can forget about doing that.
I like hearing stories of doctors not finding people's veins. Oh no, it was 2 of them. That's the worst part. And
I
again,
mean, when
they
they
stuck
were-
me in both arms and both hands.
We can't find shit.
one.
The doctor
And then eventually they're just I'm fairly sure this is a tendon, but I guess we'll try it out anyway. And then
I
blood
remember-
starts gushing out.
Getting him. Yeah, I got this one already.
So the doctor started stabbing him and go
We ain't found shit.
I mean, when they were taking the a test out of my the lump in my throat, there's okay, we're gonna just poke you here with this needle. Then he pokes. Oh, I missed. Thanks. You have a needle in my fucking throat.
Whoops.
So we're gonna do it again.
Oh,
Then they did it 3 times.
That actually happened. So, the whoops reminded me. My sister, we were all problematic children when it came to medical history. And my sister, she had this breathing tube hooked up to her head as a baby.
Yeah.
And it popped off my sister's head. And it made a sound. And my dad and mom freaked out. They thought this doctor decapitated my sister because she was a baby. And the first word, apparently my dad remembers this clearly, the doctor just went, whoops.
That's one of those words you always wanted to say. I mean,
Could you imagine an accidental decapitation as a doctor and you just say, whoops.
That sounds like a fucking Who's line part of name things, doctor. You never want to hear your doctor say.
oh, here's one line that my grandma actually had heard from her when she was for surgery. Like, yeah, we're just gonna leave you open for a bit.
What's the thing they say to Homer Simpson right before he goes under?
What the hell is that?
Oopsie daisy.
It's so
I
funny.
had deal with them having issues of finding the vein. They had issues of just poking through my skin in general.
You're too thick
Yeah,
skin,
yeah.
Jason.
It was just weird.
House indeed.
And this was for a stress test?
Yeah. A nuclear stress test.
Your new nickname is Venom Snake. Because now I know you can survive a nuclear blast.
Then I think also Big Boss did that as well.
But no, right, John, what I was gonna say earlier. Just be happy that's the actual exercise version. They have a version for people who cannot do the exercise.
So what they fucking do? They scare you, put a gun to your head.
No, they inject you with a drug called, by its brand name, Lexiscan. And what this drug
Lexiscan?
does is dilates all your blood vessels and shoots your fucking heart rate up.
Oh nope, fuck that. You know what also shoots my
While
heart
you're
rate
at,
up?
you know-
Coffee. I'll just drink some coffee.
Alright,
Yeah.
John, we need you to drink 10 mugs of coffee in 10 minutes. Go.
Consider being at like 170 BPM while just sitting there doing nothing.
Hell no, that would actually drive me insane.
I think that's called. I'm taking a test and I'm having my 5th cup of coffee.
Well, that's
Sorry
why
for
they
all
also
yawning.
mention
You're
please
talking.
don't drink any coffee or have any sort of caffeine products at all. You might die.
I don't know. After injecting me with goddamn radiation goo, I think coffee would be the least offensive thing. But all right, you're the doctor. By the way, why did it pop when you stabbed me?
Yeah, so this will either take a couple days or a couple hours for it to like decay and not be radioactive anymore.
I don't know if you're gonna make this jump, John.
Yeah, I think
That
this
was
is
a little too
little
It
too
has to be
high.
a bit higher.
Nah, I might have made this too high for the block.
Why does that exist? Well, I mean, what if you're an old person and you can't do the walk? What if you have no legs? You can't get on the
Lieutenant
treadmill
Dan.
without legs.
Or what if you can't use your legs?
Yeah. Like, they
You
have
ain't
to-
got no legs.
Coffee increases heartbeats. Any sort of caffeine will increase your heart rate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna become a
And
coffee.
if
Sonic,
you
can
do
you
that,
fucking
like-
sure you can?
No.
What the hell are you
If
rubbing
you-
against?
If you combine, your heart rate being increased from caffeine along with your heart rate being increased from this, drug, you're prime stroke material right there.
Jeez.
I'd rather not have a stroke.
Same.
That's why you have to take care of yourself. People. Otherwise, you end up being radioactive, popped full of radioactive dust.
Yep. Well, it was like that was like the only actually concerning part about the whole process
Yeah.
is when they go back and like they leave the room and then they come back in with a big old black box and they pull out these vials made of metal that have like the radioactive danger symbol on it and shit.
Like,
I'm
all
like,
right.
oh man, this is how it happens in these fucking cartoons.
So wait,
Then look at you and say, "Trust me, I'm a doctor."
Maybe I missed this. Why were you doing a radioactive test?
My heart sucks.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
How far in advance did you have to get that test scheduled, by the way?
About
That's
2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, so not terribly far.
The issue is though is that if you need to reschedule, you need to do it with more than at least 24 hours of heads up,
Yeah.
because they order the shit like at noon the day before.
There is one sun medal that I'm missing, and I think this is the gauntlet area.
Like they
is the
order
end of the
I
stage.
think it was like gallium was like they order the radioactive tracer like at noon the day prior to your scheduled appointment. And so because it decays since it's
Radioactive, yes.
yeah, it becomes useless after a certain amount of time. And so if you don't call within 24 hours prior to your appointment, it's a $250 fee. to, recoup the cost of losing that material.
I mean, the starter could have been either funny / be dicks and start playing Radioactive by Imagine Dragon.
How'd you get an S rank on that? You spent so much time.
Congratulations.
Fucking S rank on that. Do you need to get the S rank?
I mean, we call those happy accidents.
I need to go back because I'm missing a sun medal. It's literally all I'm missing is a sun medal. God damn it.
Was it that? So the sun medal, like prior to or after you got out of the fucking little lever area that you were at the start, was that sun medal grayed out?
No, it was solid.
I want
It
to
was
say
solid. So you
be
just
thorough
didn't
and-
get it?
No. I picked it up.
be extra thorough in this grassy area.
Oh,
because I think yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say there's one right there.
that's stupid as hell.
No, it's mine.
I thought you got that on your
can't.
first-
It's mine. You can't have it.
Crack its neck. Yeah.
It doesn't have a neck.
Oh.
I was gonna mention I thought you picked this up your first go of the stage, but yeah, there's medals in the grass.
Jesus Christ. There are medals on my front lawn.
There are medals on the floor.
Right. John, I need you to play Monster Hunter now. They finally have a playstyle that you'll be fine with. It's just straight up Akuma.
There was a Street Fighter collab, I think, right?
It's not even just a collab. It's just straight up Akuma, and he has all of his moves.
You can fucking casually Masatsu a random beast.
Rathalos.
Yes, Masatsu Rathalos.
I mean, why not?
Okay, we are done Missouri. Next up is was it Spagonia or Holoska that was next? I think it was Spagonia.
It would be Holoska
wait, what-
would technically be in order. Nick.
I mean, what else closest to you?
Yeah, no, I think it's Holoska next. So
Hey, you're going to... God damn it, someone get Lakeman off my home.
No, with that Monster Hunter fig, God, we are so close to that reality of Akuma being fully playable in a Resident Evil game at this point. Capcom has a chance to do the funniest
actually,
thing.
since you do play Ken, can you generally handle most of the Shoto clones, even like Akuma? Yes. I'm very boring when it comes to Street Fighter. It's like, oh, what's your favorite characters? Ken. Who else can you play? Ryu. Anybody else? Akuma.
Okay.
What about Sean? Not really Sean. But
Okay, how about Dan? Can you play Dan?
Oh boy. Guess what we're doing?
Favorite is Unleashed level.
You know, that making equals is kind of hard. That makes you Sonic. You're a dick.
Yeah, I can play as any. I thought I saw a medal there for a second.
Someone built that. Somebody walked all the way out.
Yeah, well, they
here
built it.
and
If
built
like,
that.
why did they should have known. That's on them.
No.
What? Well, I want you to know that Sonic is specifically aiming for these igloos. He could easily go around.
I mean, I don't think...
I thought Scourge was an asshole. It's like, you ever thought of looking within?
He gets into Zelda once, and now he wants to break every vase and shit.
Oh, right, yeah. They locked the majority of the fucking special moves to emotes. So like the Shoryuken, the Hadouken.
Yeah, because they
Tatsumaki
actually probably don't want you
Sengoku.
actually like throwing projectiles.
Well, no, you can throw the projectile. The emotes do the actual moves.
You guys are already telling me to go back. Are you serious, dude? Like, is it inside one of these? Oh no, I already got it. It's transparent.
Happy
Yeah,
Pride.
no, the emotes do the actual moves and shit. It's honestly funny as hell.
I think I need to go play World. I haven't had time to play World. Just work and other things happening.
Why play World when Wilds is right there?
I meant Wild. I played World. You know, this is what happens when you have both started on W.
Yeah, haven't you played MHW yet?
Which one? Yes.
And
Yeah, I
then
need to go back
people
to
now
playing
like
Wilds.
retroactively calling it Worlds.
But I need to go back to playing Wilds. I was enjoying what I had so far.
Same. I just hate the forced walking sections constantly.
Hey, look at the environments they created.
For me, Monster Hunter has always perpetually been the series of the times I want to get into it are the worst possible times kind of deal for it. Because it's more of like, I buy it, and then like literally 2 days later, the next game gets announced. So I'm like, God damn it.
Oh.
It's the iPhone of Capcom series.
Yeah.
Probably the best time to play would be like when the major expansion comes out.
That's part 2 of my thing is that they usually come out right as I'm busy with other shit kind of deal onto that. So it's a perpetual cycle of this that keeps happening.
Capcom's basically Capcom's basically is Pat busy? Yes, no, release the next one. Go.
Deploy the MH.
You say it's the iPhone of Capcom. I want to say it's the iPhone of video games. It feels like a new Monster Hunter comes out every 5 minutes.
Wait, what do you mean by that? No, that's not true at all.
No.
Monster Hunter releases are so like far.
Yeah, Monster Hunter is about like every 3 or 4 years apart onto that normally, I think.
I think you're more thinking about something like football games.
I got it.
Okay, so for example, Monster Hunter Wilds is a follow-up to Monster Hunter World.
I don't know how the fuck I got that. But...
Wilds came out this year in February. World came out in January 2018.
To be fair, there also was Rise between them on too.
Yes, but that's not actually. They don't consider that a mainline game. That is a mobile game spin-off.
Then it had Sunbreaker, which also.
I think
that was an expansion for Rise.
Yeah.
That's probably a medal I missed there. I have to.
Okay, and I just got caught out with you nosediving there.
I'm just warning you that jump can be finicky because you can bounce off one enemy and then just.
And I missed the other ones. Yeah, I think it happened like just doing regular progression of the stage. I think I need to make that jump though.
Lone Otaku, I love Rise. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Rise. But in Capcom's eyes, it's not made by the main console Monster Hunter division. It's made by their mobile division, and thus it's not a full-fledged, Monster Hunter console title.
That was sick.
I already got that medal.
Which is why they nuked every single fucking gameplay element that was introduced in Rise from Wilds.
You mean the paddle-mots? They aren't there. Yeah, in Wild. What else? I mean...
Surprised you missed that one.
Yeah, I guess I just boosted past and I didn't give a fuck.
I love the snowy lands.
To be fair, it's cold. Like, I don't want to be here longer than I have to be.
I just think one of the biggest issues with Wild specifically is just, holy shit, it's optimized like hell.
There's one on your right here.
What do you mean exactly by optimized, Zell?
Download the benchmark, you'll definitely see.
Not optimized on.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard Discord had it as optimized as hell, and I was like, what does he mean by that?
He is high.
Yeah, no, Wilds runs like ass.
Yeah, I tried running it on the PC benchmark, and it was just like, no, you ain't.
I mean, I got it to work. I mean, it works pretty well on mine. It's just, I can see they need it.
Mine is a bit of an older PC onto that, to be fair, onto it. It's kind of on its last legs.
So
even then,
here, you're going to want to boost all the way up here, and then wall jump off the wall.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Something tells me we need to boost off of that ramp.
What the hell is that?
What the hell? Hold on, did you see that? Hold on.
No.
That's a medal. It's a fucking medal.
Oh, fuck that medal.
It's a fucking medal. Oh my god, I'm in hell.
I thought you were in Spain without the S.
Okay.
Yeah, did they not have a fucking bundle set for all the Street Fighter shit?
For Monster Hunter or for Street Fighter?
For Wilds.
I think they have a. I don't know.
Because if not, this is gonna suck.
Completely forgot about that medal. I'm surprised you found that. I think that was the last one I got in this stage.
It's like $28 if you buy it all separately.
Fucking hate
Oh, Capcom trying to fucking extort us for more money, and we don't even have Title Update 2 yet.
I just wish the Capcom would remember the others. Fantasy XIV Beyond, Resident Evil, and Monster Hunter. Please.
To be fair, Capcom's actually been pretty good about that the past few years onto that.
Yeah, they
So
just
you say,
have been
but we-
horrible at Monster Hunter microtransactions instead.
Yeah.
I think I recall you got the last medal here, which is good. Because you go off the ramp here for that, which is nice.
Oh yeah, right. You crashed into it.
Yeah, there's the medal
Yeah,
right
that
there.
medal you got, yeah.
You got the last
No.
one.
How many?
There's still one
Yeah,
more
Well,
moon
there's
medal.
two here
There's
and you
no
got
more.
both of them.
Wait, did I get one?
I need this speed.
I think so. If I'm wrong, I'll eat my words.
Alright, write on paper and get some ketchup.
Whoa.
Yeah, like Capcom and microtransactions have really gone hand in hand, unfortunately, as of late.
By the way, John, did you get the Onimusha 2 remastered? I'm pretty sure
not,
you did.
not yet. No, I have not yet.
Really?
No time.
He's busy.
Yeah.
You can do tricks off those?
Yes. But I think it just does it at random.
No, I think you have to hit a button.
Do you?
Yeah, I hit square.
Well,
Man, those tricks look better than the ones in the new Sonic Racing game.
Well, there it was.
No, I already got that
You
one.
missed it.
No, I already got it. You can't miss that one. You literally cannot miss that one.
put it in reverse.
This isn't 06. You can't miss the scripted ones.
Hey,
That's
using the
just-
chest. Oh, God. Okay. Give me like 5 minutes. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I gotta go pee.
Remember to
Okay,
be
you know,
yourself.
make sure you get some water and also get something to like help balance out your nutrition on the way back. You may, you know, lose from the piss.
Sure, why not?
What?
Huh?
Oh no, he's losing nutrients from pissing.
I mean, you do.
Isn't that just like the waste your body gets rid of, though?
Yeah, but there's also some nutrient loss from it too.
Yeah. Why do you think some people drink it? I hate the fact that's something that happens.
Chat, go take a piss break.
Chad, please piss. No, in the toilet. Don't drink your piss.
Chat, go in the desert.
Use the
Jack,
fine
this
tooth
a
one.
drink.
Cat pea soup.
It's like, can you season piss?
Seasoned
Just like
piss
to take
or a
piss break.
seasoned pisser?
Mmm. Seasoned piss. Taking the piss. I heard of taking the piss out of something, but that's a little bit too literal.
Taking
I
the piss
don't
out of
find
it. Out of what? My kidneys.
Who keeps drawing all the piss?
But I thought pee was stored in the balls. Yeah, we don't talk about that with non-ball holders. Okay, that's our secret.
I'm being pissed about this is a little bit ridiculous.
Why do they call it an oven? Wait, I know the answer. Just gotta look it up. Hold on. Yeah. It's when you oven the cold food of out hot, eat the food 12. Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend I know exactly what we're talking about, and I wonder why that humanity.
Oh no, you do have to buy it all individually.
No.
Wait, what do you have to buy individually? Sorry?
It's $28 essentially.
What are you talking about?
The Street Fighter collab stuff for Monster Hunter.
Oh, fuck.
Like, at least the quest itself is free, but like getting the emotes that let you do the moves and stuff, as well as like the Chun-Li and Cammy outfits for Alma.
So it's like the Fortnite answer where they release a Naruto event, but the skins cost money.
Essentially. It's always been that way. Doesn't mean it should be.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, $6 for each Alma skin. Like, bro, I know the Gooners are bad, but they're not that bad.
There's some sort of genius that comes from live service games, but at the same time, live service games, what they cost when they sell it to you is just too damn expensive. Generally speaking, like, doesn't matter what it is.
Mm-hmm.
God, there was a Halo Infinite released a set of armor you could get that was like Combat Evolved. Just like the Mark V armor, but styled in the way for Combat Evolved. And I bought it, but it was $25 fucking for a color and armor for a series that they own. Too much money.
Alright, sorry about that. My bad.
Hi, Johnny.
Yep, I'll do it.
Ugh. WB.
I wasn't yelling about Ketchi again. I was yelling about Halo.
No, it's all good. Alright, I'm still missing one moon medal in Act 1. And I am drawing up. So I know it's not in the last few sections, at the very least. It's in one of these fucking areas. At least I can at least boost all through this shit again. So now I'm not meticulous. No, I'm not meticulous. So I heard the metal noise and I looked at my thing and I was like, fuck out of here. I got it already.
Probably picked up by...
See that booster? Take it. Yeah, that way.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I was actually going to suggest that in your first playthrough, but you're already past the section.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, at least that didn't take very long.
That should keep happening though, where you get everything but one and then restart, and it's right fucking there.
Unfortunately, the survival viewer does not have anything for like a radiation tablet, so I'm just gonna eat a calorie mate instead.
Need to go
I should probably grab some of those. I'm going to find any calorie mates while I'm over there in Japan.
Seeing you guys learn about the Master Chief Collection shortcomings is one of my favorite aspects of the SGP. I was so fucking. I was so peeved about the fucking. So we're playing a co-op campaign, and we had to pause and end the session mid-level. Because of scheduling and that sort of thing, we were running close to the end of time, so that when the 2 weeks later we come back and it tells us you have to start over.
Sorry, Jason, say it again. I didn't hear.
You didn't get any calorie mates while you were in Japan?
Not bad. That was 13 years ago.
Oh,
but I'm going to Japan in June, so if you want me to find any there to send you, just let me know. It's probably easy.
Oh, no, I got like 3 big ass boxes of them, so I'm good.
Oh my god.
Okay, what if I find a limited edition brand?
You won't.
Yeah, okay.
What level are you on, John? For
I'm doing Act. Fucking.
Act 2.
I don't remember what level I'm on because I never remember the level name. It was outside of the library and the silent.
If you can describe it,
I can't any of the levels except the shit ones.
Yeah, I can't describe it to you because like it's been 2 weeks since we recorded that. Watch the SGP playthrough. All right, we got one sun medal here and
Combat
2
evolved.
moon medals here. Ian says control room.
Okay. Yeah, that's a long ass level too.
Oh, I remember.
That's the longest level.
I remember this level.
This is another lap.
This is another lap, yeah. That's a fucking art
And-
book.
From what I recall, these are pretty easy medals.
Okay.
Like, you'll get them on the way.
Yeah, the first lap is a gimme. Oh,
Yum.
I fucking hate that I got a pause buffer through all of this shit. Too. Oh shit!
Well, we're just
I've been-
missing the sun medal now.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I saw it.
Patrick White! Whoa, I just saw through Sonic. Like, there's like a seam through his
Oh,
belt.
you saw? I saw it through your dirty tricks, you prick. You're not the fastest thing alive at all.
I know what you are.
I can see right through you, you sick son of a bitch.
Jason, you need to play the first party Sony developed game made for 24 because Japan made Calorie Mate commercials for 24. I know that they made Calorie Mate commercials for 24. Why the fuck do you think Kiefer Sutherland's Big Boss? Or is Venom Snake? He got the role specifically because of the Calorie Mate 24 commercials.
Wait, isn't this just the DLC level just with way less spikes? You're thinking backwards, so the DLC level is just this with a lot more spikes.
Order of operations.
Was that an extra
There
life?
still might be.
Was that an
there
extra
still might
life
be
or was that a
artworks.
videotape?
That was a medal. You got the sun medal there.
No.
The other thing that was in there.
No. But like,
Oh.
there was another thing. It was a videotape. No, it was a video. It was a fucking videotape.
Drown yourself, Sonic.
Careful, SpongeBob.
Round.
Careful, SpongeBob.
It loops.
I'm
No,
ready.
I gotta get it. I gotta get it now.
Restart.
Gotta get it now.
Yeah, it's time for the rewind.
It's rewind time.
What the fuck do you mean rewind?
Oh,
That's how it
fuck
does
me.
it.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
what happened to my boost? Oh, my boost stopped.
Yeah, you're saying.
Again, what the fuck do you mean rewind? You mean the switch feature on NSO?
What else? I mean, well, it's also in the Mega Man collection.
Kids don't know what rewinding is outside of video game features, though.
I mean, they
You
also
almost
used to do it
activated end speed
for
there. That was insane.
VHS tapes.
Say what?
As you were entering that 2D section
Yeah.
temporarily, your speed got a little faster. And part of that is
M speed.
activate-
So a speed running glitch that I just did inadvertently. Fuck.
M speed and D speed.
Yeah.
You kind of like
M
very
stands for
slightly-
Mumbo. D for Dumbo.
You very slightly press on the analog stick
Yeah.
while boosting, and you get insane amounts of speed.
Yeah. I keep fucking. I hate this thing because it's either I keep my momentum or I lose everything.
says Marvel.
No! what was
Oh,
that?
thank God you got that extra life.
It's that thing YouTube used to do. Rewinding? I don't think YouTube ever did that. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why they give you all these rings, because they know you're going to be fucking up here a lot.
Why would YouTube ever do a rewind or a recap? They could have very controversial things happen if they were to do that. And then people can be mad that, oh, well, my content creator wasn't in the YouTube rewind. Therefore, it is bad. I'm going to leave a dislike now.
Dislike.
Yeah, that is
Let's
why
remove
they stopped
Remove
YouTube
it.
Rewind, right?
It was just overly negative, yeah?
Yeah, everyone hated it.
What was it about
Well,
to hate, out of curiosity? I never really watched the real
Because people didn't get the folks they wanted in there.
Oh, is that literally it? It's a reward show?
It's a mixture of that.
Yeah.
Because there was generally just a lot of creators that most people wouldn't know because YouTube is so big now.
Jesus Christ.
But also the fact that they started featuring people like Will Smith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that was just out of taste with what YouTube was.
Yeah, they were like starting to prioritize like
A-listers and shit, like celebrities.
Celebrities and
And
like
not YouTubers.
commercial
Yeah.
accounts instead of the people who made the service from the ground up. Yeah.
And then they deactivated dislikes shortly after that.
What was the video
Oh my
thing?
god.
No, I can't go backwards.
that's
Shit,
bullshit.
Sonic automatically went forward there, dude. I was holding back.
Forward to the back and then
Yeah, maybe you'll get another lap.
I don't know. That looked like that was the last one. Unless it was the second lap. No, yeah, this is another lap. You're right. Oh, fuck.
I don't know what to say when you get lost.
so stupid how they got rid of dislikes. You know, instead of removing dislikes, we need to bring back the 5-star system.
He just fucking vanished. There wasn't even a whimper.
Instead of removing YouTube dislikes, we need to bring back the 5-star system.
I miss when YouTube channels had backgrounds. Like you
Oh,
could
I
set
do
up a
too.
custom background.
I miss channel backgrounds so much. I had so much fun making mine. And they took it fucking hell.
Remember the
take it
old
down to
channel
hell.
inbox system?
Okay, actually, when they shut down Google Plus, fun fact, my current channel, Victor McKnight, used to be attached to my Google Plus account as it was required. And at the time, it didn't have an email registered to it.
Interesting.
It was just a Google Plus account because that's how brand accounts worked at the time. And when they shut down Google Plus, my account got like fucked up. Like I couldn't access it at all.
Yo, what
I had to get
I
like
gotta go to the right.
I had to get like the now defunct Google Plus support email. They were still active after they shut down, and I had to be like, "Hey, what the fuck? My channel, I can't access it anymore." I've since gotten it back, but I remember that was a problem for a while, and apparently affected quite a few channels that just they were the brand accounts before how they handle brand accounts nowadays, where everything is attached to an email.
Bob can
but yeah,
finally
that was
rest now that Google Plus is dead. Yeah, Bob no longer needs to be building his army.
Wow, thought that would be an E for sure. I just want to spam.
I mean-
emotes. Emote.
Bob is building an army.
That's impressive.
Like this post to take down Google Plus.
I feel like I should know this, Jason, but I think that I may have chosen to forget that fact. Now it's time for the nighttime mission.
Yeah, it's time for nighttime shit. We're gonna be going for like
Hold on, I need to look at something.
yeah, we're gonna be going for like another 45 minutes. We might make Hollis go to the last stage depending on how I'm feeling. So I do have to eat.
Yeah, that'd be good. I mean, I don't have work tomorrow, so I can stay out later than usual, and I don't have work on Friday.
Trios, if you need to sleep, go to sleep.
I don't need to sleep.
Well, you're going
You
on
need to
vacation.
sleep.
You're going on vacation soon, so that's
Yeah.
kind of like where
And
it all falls.
and like I said, I have tomorrow off because it's Ascension Day, and that's a day off for me. You do know what I mean with Ascension Day, right? It's when that fucker went to his dad's home.
I didn't hear
Man, I
any of that.
remember Google Plus. Yeah, I remember prior to the Google Plus integration.
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
I remember the fucking before we got YouTube live streams, we had Google Hangouts.
That's yeah. Wow. My
There
God.
is. Oh no, we're just missing those 3 minutes. Okay, so literally.
I remember the fucking brain scratch Wii U launch Google Hangout.
There's a
I remember video response.
You
I-
didn't get to do shit for most of the stream because it was too busy downloading updates.
I thought it's been longer, but apparently, yeah, YouTube got rid of annotations in 2019.
I miss annotations.
Yeah,
I miss them.
I miss annotations so fucking bad because they were just a way that you can add an addendum or a developer or editor's note on the video itself without having to fucking re-export the whole goddamn thing.
Or without having to do some weird thing with caption files.
Yeah.
Wait, did I cut out earlier? God damn it.
Legend says John is streaming Earthbound even to this day. I need 3 sun medals. I'm going to assume they're somewhere here in the stage.
Anyway, you said on the last YouTube gaming stream that like we would go back to Terraria soon, and it's been quite some time.
John, this guy approaches me with fucking like a long ass Gandalf beard. It's like I'm still waiting. But what were you saying, Victor?
See one of the medals. It's up to the top right.
What up
It's up
here?
there. Yeah,
Just gonna stand on my barrel. There we go.
and it's to the right.
I thought I got this one already, but we'll see.
Bro fell asleep.
Oh, cool.
One of the enemies spawned in just dead asleep.
I mean,
Am
it's
I crazy? I
cold
swear
and it's
I
late
saw
at
it.
night.
Metal fever strikes again. Maybe it's inside this snowman.
So I get a vaccine.
Victor, why would you lie to us?
I can't believe Victor would just lie on twitch.tv.
Would lie on Justin.tv.
I was about to say it, yeah, but it would on Justin TV.
John, when we finally finished Octopath 1, it was funny because Octopath music loaded up, came up on my recommendations page on YouTube, and I listened to it again, and I got happy, then I got angry.
Yeah,
That sounds about right.
I was about to say like beat up the snowman, but I love how aggressively Chaos Alex put it as kill Frosty.
I'm not hearing people say, I miss winter. I'm like, no, I don't. I want to get my vacation.
Oh, you spent
Yes,
what
Sonic's a
30
jerk.
years slowly sculpting this ice sculpture? Hiya!
And then this random ass guy in a tunic comes along and chops it.
I have a feeling, if I recall my memory, there's some really douchebaggy medals in this stage.
What was that, Victor? I'm sorry.
There's like douchebaggy medals. There's like some really out of the way ones.
Yeah. Well, we just need 3 sun medals, so it's probably those douchebaggy medals. Really turning our corner. Every fucking door I go through.
By the way, you see how the cutscene froze you and you
Yeah.
couldn't move for a second? So the ice physics are still active, so you can slide right into that buzzsaw if you're going fast enough. Ask me how I know.
Because you slid off.
And it held on to your input so that, yeah. See?
Down he goes. Is that life gonna be worth it?
I need to start restocking because these fucking metal collection sessions have been draining me of my lives.
I was about to say, well, life is what you make it, Trios. I didn't realize you were talking about the life. Is that
So
life
holy
gonna be
shit,
worth
those
it?
buzzsaws were loud.
I don't think I've been up here.
Buzzsaws
finished-
give me PTSD of, you know,
Where's
is
that
that?
from?
to Davy Jones with it.
It should be
Oh, okay.
timbers.
I actually haven't played that one.
this out.
Davy Jones with you. I don't know. It's not loud enough, and it's not. It's not
not
great in my
crunchy.
ears.
Wait,
Yeah,
what is that from?
That's Sonic Rush
Rush
Adventure.
Adventure?
it's Sonic Rush Adventure.
Yeah.
Can you please play that again, please? I'm sorry. Oh my god.
David Jones!
Is there dialogue in there?
No, yeah, there's somewhere in there. There's dialogue.
Somewhere
How are you
between
supposed to
the-
make that out?
Somewhere between the music and Bit Crush buzzsaws.
Jesus Christ. I never played that game. I want to play it at some point. It's
Davy
just,
Jones with you.
I know I would, but I don't know how to swim.
Give me timbers.
Man,
Shave your own timbers.
Because now I'm just curious. You say Bit Crush, and I just want to like Bit Crush Johnny's intro theme. Remind me to do that after this stream.
What the fuck? Why? Oh wait, hold on.
It's funny.
I gotta grab it.
Bit crushing things is funny.
Yeah, that's what the dominatrix says before she steps on your balls.
I can go all the way down to 8 bits. Which, by the way, bit crushing is just lowering the sample rate. How much data per second?
Yeah.
I can make it to where it's less than an NES.
Oh my god.
Horrible.
Fucking Atari, that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing's falling down. I already got that medal up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see it a little bit. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's transparent.
Oh
I
my
already got it. It's fine. I'm just wave
not real,
dashing.
John.
Just wave dashing. It's fine.
Okay. Now, someone who doesn't play that much Smash, what does wave dashing entail?
Wave dashing is the act of you beginning, I believe it's beginning a short hop, but you're immediately canceling your momentum and hitting down, and then you're L canceling the thing. It's really fucking weird to explain. I don't do it because I don't play advanced melee.
It's like you're running back and forth real quickly, but you're always in a neutral state, so you can very easily
you're short
into more options.
You're short hopping, air dodging into the ground. Thank you. I appreciate that. And it was basically it's kind of like basic bread and butter advanced movement tech.
To me, it's one of the reasons I can't play Melee because... let me stress, I can't play Melee competitively.
Yeah, well, neither can I.
Because everybody's too good at it.
Yeah.
It's just like,
My love for Melee is strictly casual, and every tournament that I've been to is also like pretty like casual tournaments. But I cannot play advanced Melee. I can't do it.
I just don't play Melee. I don't think it's good.
Oh, so you just that I don't think it like you think it's just not good, and then
Everyone's too heavy.
Everyone's too heavy, really? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
you talk about Brawl or Melee?
Melee.
Oh, see, I feel like most people feel that way about Brawl, but they kind of just slowed everything down in Brawl.
It's funny because I would think
Melee
pressing the
to
button
me
would-
feels like Smash Ultimate on double speed, but with Mega Man 1 physics.
So as soon as you go over ledge, you just plummet at Mach 5.
You're just a brick.
Yeah. A brick would be lighter. Like, you're caught in Jupiter's gravity when you go over ledge.
There's a ledge up there.
A brick with a ball and chain attached to it.
Just down there.
Dropped my butter while doing the glue stick method, frying up my hamburger buns. Guess I'm having a side of fried toast with a cheeseburger. I don't know. We were just talking about Smash Brothers and wave dashing. He's like, I dropped my butter on the floor. Well, I guess I'm wave dashing to the fridge now.
Wave dashes through the funeral.
I shall now pay homage to Messi, who the one that wave dashes across the
shit.
grave.
Another Wile E. Coyote moment
The
there.
fuck? You call that a punch?
But hey,
Well, that was
fucking
hilarious.
Melee just wasn't for me.
You call that a punch?
That's all that is. And, you know, you can still have Melee. I don't want it.
You call that a punch?
It's okay.
Actually, did they add Melee to the GameCube
No,
games
they
list?
did not.
Switch
No.
They did not.
I don't think they're going to be adding too many popular smashes because they want Ultimate to be the be-all for them.
We
That-
don't want it
I don't
to
think
eat
that
into our
matters.
Smash Ultimate sales.
I don't think they that. I don't think that actually matters. I think it's the expectation of Melee being released needs to have a fucking baller ass online, which I don't think Nintendo can do right now.
Right now, you mean ever.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know what I mean, but like, I think the online component is a major factor in it.
Yeah, in
Oh, there's
modern
poles
life,
you can... If you look back over there, there's poles you can swing off of. If you get up there.
And people can be bitching that, oh, it's running on a later revision, or oh, they patched out various bugs and stuff. I'm getting all pissy about that.
I mean, don't they get pissy?
Was Smash 64 in the Wii store? I mean,
I went there already.
I think, but at the same time, Smash 64 wasn't really going to be eating into like Brawl sales because it's not like you could buy Brawl online, you know, and like download it to your system.
That one. That's the one I was thinking of.
So,
sorry, fuck that metal.
No, it's all good. Okay. Where else? Fuck.
I'm like, I
said metal
understand them worried about.
Okay.
That's the final boss of Heroes.
I understand them being worried about Ultimate sales getting cannibalized by
Ultimate's
re-releasing
already
Melee.
No.
But at the
Ultimate's
same time, it's like, but if you re-release Melee and don't make it like an actual re-release, but just make it an NSO thing, that's infinite money, baby. That's a subscription.
I don't think. Hold on. I think we're well beyond the threshold of Melee being re-released, eating up Ultimate sales because Ultimate's been out for like 8 fucking years already. What sales do they have left? Like, no. Like, I don't think it's that or anything like that. I think it's just literally.
Yeah, just you wait. They're gonna do.
I think it's just the online component.
Switch 2 edition Smash Ultimate.
Yeah. I mean, if that's the case, sure. Then the argument's renewed. But I think right now that has nothing to do with anything. I think it's just strictly because they want to fucking make sure the online is good for that. If they want to do it.
Could you imagine if we got the Switch 2 Ultimate and they announced like more DLC, like we got more characters?
They're not going to announce more DLC because Sakurai's too busy with Career Riders.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like they could get a different director for the new characters.
No, they won't.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll give Smash Bros. To somebody else other than Sakurai.
At this point.
The name is just too
they're synonymous.
ingrained.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts and
Without Tetsuya Nomura. Yeah.
Yeah, like the only way they'd be able to do that is that they'd have to wait like a decade for people to try to forget about it. You know, just like how Konami's doing with having a MGS3 remake without Kojima.
What's the really bad Metal Gear game that came out after Kojima left?
Survive.
Yeah, Survive.
The first time he left, or the
yeah, you have to clarify probably.
He was quote unquote left the franchise a few times now.
Yeah, but he was talking about like after 5, the one with Metal Gear Survive.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see something in the chat and it's about to make me rant.
What is
we
it?
need the Pokemon Gen 1 through 3 on GB and GBA NSO. Well, yeah,
sorry,
we sort of got
eaten to Legends ZA sales. We can't do that.
We sort of got Gen 3 through Coliseum and XD, and I swear to God, if it's not compatible with fucking home, I'm gonna flip.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say, for some reason, Victor, I thought you were gonna say, I'm gonna piss. I'm like, okay.
If it's not compatible with Pokemon Home, I'm going to piss.
I want to own my Pokemon, thank you very much. Yeah, exactly.
You don't own anything.
Not anymore. That's not very healthy for business.
Unless you make it yourself, you don't own it.
Even then, they own it because you made it. They want it.
How dare you, Alec? I'm not done with you. Get up. Get your ass up. Get up. Get up.
Are you trying not being on fire?
We're done what I say we're done.
Oh wait, I just have to melt this once. I think I just fucking smashed. Yeah.
What about the door at the other end?
I wanted to break that first.
Okay.
I think that's the thing you melt, actually. Or not.
It's already grabbed though, so whatever.
You definitely won't own anything for the Switch U. Video gaming has been like this for a while though, where you're essentially just getting key cards on a disc or a chip.
Yeah, it's been that way since the PS4 release. Hell, since the PS3 released in some ways.
And it's like, I get it to an extent. It still pisses me off though.
Yeah, but acting like the Switch 2 is the one that's causing it is
ignorant to the facts that you have not.
Ignorant,
Yeah,
yeah.
you have not been paying attention over the last 10 years.
And like as far as the whole Switch 2 needing an online connection in order to function, I'm pretty sure that's only going to be the launch models. Because they don't want people getting them early and then doing shit with them. Case in point,
we're done.
Someone getting it earlier this week.
I take it you don't care about the collectibles, or
No, I'm going to keep going because I know we still got some stages left to do.
who puts a tape inside of an igloo?
People in the house go do.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, can they watch TV? Do they get electricity here?
Yes. How do you think I managed to talk to you guys?
Sorry.
Was more so referring
was
to the
cool.
fact they can brick your console if they think you're being suspicious. That's been the case since the Wii, dog.
That
You're a
enemy
good
wanted to
20
lock
years
on
too
fire.
late to be complaining about that.
I know I need to like start saving these guys for the fucking door, but it's also like I see bad guy want kill. Very ouch. I can't grab that from there. That's right.
Ice physics.
Hey Zara, thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciate it.
Bricking the consoles was Mighty Number 9. Did Mighty Number 9 do that?
I think Wii U had that issue.
Jesus Christ.
I know the Wii U version of number 9 was unstable. It was fun fact that was the version we did the commentary on. Brain scratch. But I don't recall
By brick
hearing
console,
stories of
do you mean,
bricking
like-
the console.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it sounds unlikely that it would just fuck up the entire system.
Yeah, like I remember, like the immediate story I think of was like when I installed the game, my antivirus program at the time picked it up as malware, which I thought was that was funny, but it was also like it was just a false negative or false positive.
Remember whenever we discovered that it had fucking voice chat built in that's not advertised at all?
Was that the case?
Uh-huh.
Why did I do that? I meant to
Up
hit
on
Y.
Steam. The PC port of Mighty Number 9 had voice chat that we discovered. And there's no toggle for it or anything in the menu settings. It's just on by default sometimes. And there's no advertisement of like that being a feature of the game.
I think I heard Jason's voice in the M9 review, but very low when I heard it. It might have been, so I think I was recording that game via XSplit before I switched to OBS. So it might have just been picking up our Discord call.
It was either picking up the Discord call or it was picking up the game itself because you can see like the little indicator of me talking.
Yeah, okay, if that's the case, then yeah, the game just has a built-in voice chat. That's
Also, what's funny is that we're both like permanently cemented in the history of Mighty Number 9 in a way.
Well, how do you figure?
What?
Matt McMuscles used your review footage
Oh, for the multiplayer stuff. That's right.
for the multiplayer
that's
sections.
right.
Yeah.
He did use my multiplayer stuff.
How is that permanently part of its history? Did he work on that game?
No, he made a doc on it.
Oh,
And it's like the doc that everyone refers to, from more or less.
okay. So, besides these instability issues, was there anything fundamentally wrong with the game? Was it just like boring?
The multiplayer didn't work.
Oh,
Yeah, the multiplayer
Like,
aspect
they-
itself. If we're talking about outside of like the core game, we can talk about the core game in a second. But the multiplayer aspect of it was very broken.
Despite them delaying the game for a year and a half
Yeah.
for the multiplayer. And it doesn't even work. So you had two options, if I recall. You had a race mode, and then you had a co-op mode.
The race mode made no fucking sense because you get to a destination and then nothing fucking happens.
Yeah, so like the end flag
Yeah.
for like the transition room for the ending of the race doesn't actually load
Yeah, it doesn't
on any
work.
of the maps.
So you just get to the end of the level, and then you're just hanging until the fucking countdown ends. Like,
Oh my god.
And then for the co-op, it had the issue of like, whatever the fuck her name is, Call or whatever.
Call, yes.
Her loadout just isn't that great to play as.
Yeah.
And then you had issues where you'd get stuck on the ladders.
Yeah. You would just the collision for your players during multiplayer. I'm assuming it was both a frame rate issue and latency issue. Would just be unresponsive as fuck.
Stuck on the ladder.
You desync very easily.
God.
In multiplayer, it was an absolute mess. Everyone saw that, right?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Chat,
rewind
what's
the
that?
stream.
All right. I got gaslit for a second because I'm trying to find a way to put this into words. I'm sorry for like stammering on this, but so the lever here, the lever that you're pulling to open the door, it's right in front of me, and the profile view of it, I swear, was a fucking floppy disk for a second. I'm gonna unpause the game. Can you guys?
I still kind of see it now.
Can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
Can you guys see my mouse?
I can.
Oh shit! Yeah, I do see it.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the pulley from the side. I thought it was a floppy disk for a second. I was like, "What the fuck is a floppy disk doing here?" That's just a floppy disk. I thought like a graphic didn't load for a second. I was like,
I
"Huh?"
feel like. Obviously, I know what a floppy disk is like.
Yeah.
I don't see a floppy disk. I just see the save icon.
Please don't do that. I'm getting closer to hitting my 40s soon. I only have one more year, basically. I don't want to be old.
Sonic the Hedgehog says, "Don't copy that floppy."
Fuck you, yes I am.
I'm gonna copy that floppy.
Also, call this number to report child abuse. Thanks, Sonic.
Sonic says, call for help if you need. And copy that floppy.
Nice.
Sonic.
Do you think we'll ever get to a point where the save icon is ever not a floppy disk? Or are we too
Yeah,
far
because
down?
it's transformed. The meaning of it has transformed completely. So now it is always just going to be a save icon. Because I'd
And even
imagine
then, for how long?
Yeah, because like I'd imagine folks here of a younger generation, when's the first time you saw the floppy disk icon in like a document program, and you know it as a save button without knowing what the save icon itself was. You know,
Yeah,
because
meaning of saving
yeah,
floppy.
because me as a kid, like I knew what floppy disks were because I still used floppy disks. Well, not floppy disks,
Same.
but you know, like disks.
Well, hard disk.
Yeah, hard disks.
Yeah.
I still use hard disks up until the middle of middle school. I want to say that's when they started. That's when like thumb drives started making more prominence. But I knew them as hard drives. I knew them as floppy disks. But you know, 20 something years later, you know, kids, teenagers, young adults of today probably never seen a floppy disk or a hard drive or a flash drive in their or a hard drive in their life or hard disk, and they just know it as a save icon.
It's sort of like my students, they don't know what a rotisserie phone is.
They don't know what
A rotisserie phone.
a rotary phone. You mean?
rotary
It's worth
phone.
it.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah, I don't know why I said rotisserie, a rotary phone, yeah, sorry.
That's when you spin the
Yeah,
chicken. You put the drumstick in your ears, like, "Hello, you'll have to speak up. I'm wearing chicken."
Yeah,
I really like rotisserie
I meant
Rotary phone. You meant a rotary phone.
Yeah, they don't know. They've never seen one.
I mean, a lot of them don't know what a landline is now.
Can
Some of them-
rotisserie
Oh,
phone
see,
be
that
the,
would make
hashtag?
me feel old. People would tell me they don't know what a landline is. At the same time, thank fuck landlines are gone, dude.
Yeah,
like
my
because
place-
like in a day and age where most, if not all, of my phone calls that I get every day are fucking spam. If I still had a landline where you can't put that shit on mute,
Or somebody turns on the computer while your landline
but,
phone is on.
yeah,
and you
yeah,
drop
but
it
that's
off.
but only applies if you had dial-up.
Yeah, that was a landline and DSL kind of issue.
Yeah.
No, not DSL, because DSL allows you to use your phone and have internet at the same time.
Yeah.
That was the selling point of it, is that you can use your phone and stay on the internet at the same time.
I recall you need some kind of filter though for that. You had to attach.
You always need a modem.
Okay, so
filter on the line.
Yeah.
Lillipad in the chat is like, what's a landline? I swear I'm kidding. Please don't kill me. It's like, you could ask that and I wouldn't blame you though.
Yeah, like, again, that if I'm getting, like, weirded out by it, that is strictly just me being old. You know, that's just me.
That's just John realizing his mortality.
Yeah.
2000, people born in 2007, they're 18 now.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like, that freaked me out.
I mean, the home I bought, it was just finished like last year, very late last year. And when I was going through, it was like, okay, and where's the landline? I was like, no landline here. I just had a couple of seconds of my brain freezing. Just no landline.
Yo, like that ass though, like Santiago saying, what's an iPod? That's valid. Like, because people now just know iPhones. But
since iPod's been discontinued for like 6, 7 years.
You know what though?
Now,
like I still yearn for the iPod days, though. I mean, not really. I understand. Like, I just like having a separate device for music. As like that, just because to me, like, if I really had the nostalgia for it, I'd still be using a Walkman and shit like that. And get like a CD player.
Walkman.
Yeah.
There was an iPod Nano. There was an iPod Nano where it had the 4 buttons, obviously, but it was in like the circle. It was in like a ring, and you would scroll through your music by like. It still had like touchscreen technology, but only on that ring. And you would slide your finger around this ring to go up and down throughout the menus. And I had Sonic the Hedgehog on the iPod Nano. And I beat it with all emeralds. How did you move? You had to slide your finger in a circle to move left and counterclockwise to move right. And you clicked to jump. And I beat that fucker with all 6 emeralds. Not recommended. It's horrible. It's the GBA version would be a better way to play that game. That is a horrible way to play that game.
How do you play the game? He asks. Victor says, "Well, like this," and he pulls out a fucking boat wheel.
He pulls out a rotisserie phone.
Yeah, just have to stick through the phone.
I didn't know they made this.
It was actually kind of interesting.
Remember the Zune? Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Now, Zune was just an MP3 player, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was Microsoft trying to jump onto the MP3 wagon while also being like, the iPhone would never catch on.
Yeah.
And then the iPhone caught on.
Wait, is there an Act 3 for Rooftop Run?
Do you need any more medals in the menu before this?
Well, yeah, I need 3 moon medals and 3 sun medals, but I'm also wondering, is there an Act 3? I haven't done Act. Oh, so there's just I've not done Act 3. All right, so we're gonna
because that counter right there will tell you how many you need.
Yeah.
Every stage.
But I just need to unlock it. So let me do this real quick.
I mean, actually, don't go back into going back into a conversation younger generations not know things. Actually, I had a coworker. I think she's 22.
Okay.
And she had a hard time believing that the internet wasn't really popular, but at least in Iceland until 1995. Like people didn't have proper access to the internet until then.
Yeah, it really wasn't a commodity until the late 90s.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that line, because that's when because we got our computer around 96, 97. But we did not get internet until late 97, 98. Until then, it was just strictly something that we just played games on. Or a lot of edutainment shit.
Trias, I want you to open the image that Santiago.
Yeah, I did that, and I already said my reply to it. But it was like, she's like a coworker. She's 22. She is just living her life. I'm like, oh, God. And then I said, do you know what a dial-up sound is when you connect to the internet? Nope. So I played it for her. It's like, wow, that's annoying. Every time you had to go to the internet.
It was funny because when people make the memes of like fax machine noises running through the head when they're like fucking lost and don't know how to respond, they play the dial-up noise. I was like, you've never actually heard a dial-up modem, have you, in your life? Like, or a fax machine for that matter. But But you know, it's just one of those things where, yeah, we're getting older, and that's it. I have literally.
Also, things just aren't built to last anymore.
We're gonna have to start yelling at clouds, John.
Oh, wait a minute. Is the stage entrance, I think, in that... Is that in that tunnel area? Or is it literally there?
I think it was right there, actually. This goes in a square, though. So.
T-square.
But yeah, this is a conversation I had with my dad, actually, very recently. It's about...
No, that's just Act 1.
About how technology isn't built to last anymore. And ironically, technology that is built to last is exactly what put Tupperware out of business. Because their products were too good.
Now, when you say Tupperware, what do you mean? Like
The brand Tupperware.
Oh, the brand Tupperware. Okay. See, to me, Tupperware is just synonymous with like any plastic container.
Right. That's because they dominated the market. And then nobody ever needed replacements, so they went bankrupt.
It's behind in the mid.
I think Jason's talked about this before, actually.
Wait, behind in the mid section? Hold on a second. So is it in the outdoor area? I'm not taking that elevator? Because the elevator I know I needed in order to get the medals that I missed, and I think a couple of collectibles.
Oh, it's a Band-Aid scenario?
No.
Well, Band-Aid still has not necessarily competition, but off-brand things you can use.
Yeah.
They didn't go out of business. Tupperware did. So now, every time you get
The
a
elevator
plastic
was
container,
friends,
you just
yeah.
call it Tupperware, even though it's probably not that brand.
Yeah.
It's just selling all those type of containers.
It's like cotton swabs. Everyone instinctively calls them Q-tips, even though Q-tip is a brand. Q-tip is
Yeah.
not.
Or Googling things.
Googling things. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're drinking a Coke when it's just generic
There was a
soda?
wall jump section behind.
Hershey Cola, baby.
What?
But
I mean, what, behind the elevator?
one sec, I'm gonna play something. So this is from 2007.
No.
It's right after the iPhone launched. This is from Steve Ballmer, the CEO of Microsoft at the time, where an interviewer asks him, what was your first reaction when you saw the iPhone?
$500 fully subsidized with a plan? I said, that is the most expensive phone in the world, and it doesn't appeal to business customers because it doesn't have a keyboard, which makes it not a very good email machine. Now, it may sell very well or not. We have our strategy. We've got great Windows mobile devices in the market today. You can get a Motorola Q phone now for $99. It's a very capable machine. It'll do music, it'll do internet, it'll do email, it'll do instant messaging. So I kind of look at that and I say, well, I like our strategy. I like it a lot.
Man, we're you dead wrong.
Yeah. I mean, hindsight's 2020, I guess.
Yeah, did you see that for a second,
dead
John?
wrong.
Oh, this is the
Where
challenge.
Sonic...
Yeah.
Did you see that where Sonic was crotch grinding for a second?
No, I didn't. I just missed that. You guys may have to clip that.
Yeah, clip that
Hey,
shit.
we're playing Sonic Advance 3.
Thank
that's
God
it.
they're not on the
Advanced
show.
game. That's the one advanced game I didn't finish because I just
Because it's
could not handle the
trash.
hub world.
Because it's trash.
I mean, I just couldn't
Yeah.
handle the hub world.
He said, and I quote, there's no chance that the iPhone is going to get any significant market share. No chance.
Oh my god.
I wonder how he liked the taste of his own foot. Oh, that motherfucker's off the blood.
Oh, fucking that robot, the Sonic Advance 3 fan. He wasn't a fan of me calling me trash, dude.
Dipshit located. Proceed to help with buttons.
I think I got all the medals at the
Help
very
me,
least.
Joe!
Yeah, we got all the medals. Okay, let's actually like finish. Actually, not finish the stage. Just fall like a fucking.
Let's actually fucking die.
Let's just fall like a fucking dope here. Yo, what the fuck? All right.
The chow next to your counter looks fucking irradiated.
I mean, they all do.
Like me.
Yeah, just like
Tell me when you set the weapons
Ian,
to
I was low-key thinking the same thing. I was like, I fucking slander Advanced 3, and now the ghost of Advanced 3 is fucking me up, dude. Did I get that shot? Okay, yeah, I did.
Yes, it's following you. Easy does it.
those platforms move way too fucking fast.
Man, this Chip looks very bow-legged. Well, I think Chip in general is just bow-legged. That's why.
No, I really want to play Twilight Princess. I guess so.
I don't.
Well,
not
I
anytime
okay.
soon. Yo, this chow's fucking dead.
He's just taking in the sunlight, enjoying his life, and now you woke him up.
God damn it, I love the Chow. I wish they were acknowledged again.
The only thing I remember of Chow is Oma Chow and them making an annoying screeching noise.
Yeah, no, it's always just been interesting thinking back to it and shit, because, like, without Steve Ballmer, the whole, like, Xbox division of Microsoft wouldn't be a thing right now. But also without Steve Ballmer, the Windows Phone wouldn't have been a thing. And I think we would have been better off.
I thought the chow was behind the wall for a second. It's like, I just forgot to collect the chow. And I was like, no, it was just jammed behind the wall.
Ow.
Man, remember Windows Phone and Windows 8? They're running off, like,
I meant to do
a
that.
similar OS,
I
essentially.
meant to do that, too.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Anyway, John, remember you need to get all these chows so you can go get the Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, shut up.
Sorry, a key to go get the Chaos Emerald.
For a chance.
Yeah, you have to get all these chows and then grab a key in one of the stages for a chance at beating the...
Right,
But at the very least, you can just revisit the stage, though, if you fuck up. Like,
Yeah, but some of the stages kind of get, a little ass later.
yeah, I don't disagree.
Speaking of which, I fucking hate this stage. Good luck, John.
I think that Jason just saying that reminded me why I didn't finish Sonic Advance 3. I just got so fed up with that.
Well, I never
I
bother
think
with the Chaos Emerald stuff in Advance 3. Like, I don't bother with the Chaos Emeralds in any of the Advance games because they're dog shit.
I mean, I know because they have Chaos Emeralds, I know they're going to have a final stage hidden behind it, and I want to see that final stage. I mean, hell, in Sonic Advance 2, I got all the Chaos Emeralds with every character, and even with Amy.
Yo, personal
Man,
space, motherfuckers. God damn, the guys are mugging for the camera.
They're like flies.
A 2D Dimps game where they make collecting the Chaos Emeralds utter ass? I would never expect that.
Ian Bow, you like clipping John's streams. Clip that and add like flies sound effects.
Yeah, no, not the bees. It's like the, what is it? Skinner going,
No. It's the fucking circuitry bees in Lethal Company, but it's the modded ones where they're just like buzz, 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 buzz. Buzz.
All right, well, I am going to be calling it a wrap here, though, because it's getting close to 8 o'clock. I need to go eat, and I need to go do my routine for the night. We will reconvene tomorrow for Metal Gear Solid 3, probably around the same time, maybe a little earlier. Castlevania Circle of the Moon video will be going live tomorrow afternoon, because the video is already scheduled, so like it's a done deal. And then Harmony and Dissonance will not be far along because I'm working on that video now. We need to plug the art contest. Yep, yes we do. Fuck, I don't have any wrap-up music on this, do I?
I got you.
Thank you.
One sec.
Oh, I'm getting read it. GameCore, thank you for the raid. Friday at 5, much appreciated. Right as I'm about to end the stream, but your presence is nevertheless welcomed. As always, folks, there's an art contest tied to this. Basically the same as everybody does. Ever since we've been doing the Sonic 3D playthroughs, we've always had an art contest attached to this. And, the rules are very simple. I'll read them down for you anyway. It must be based on the playthrough. As in, the art piece has to be based on something that happened here, either from the gameplay itself, the conversations that was stemmed from, whatever. Don't repurpose an unrelated meme and submit it as an entry, because that doesn't count. You must have a PayPal for a cash prize. This is non-negotiable. If you want a cash prize, if you want direct, if you just want that fucking dollar bill, y'all, you need PayPal. It takes you less than 2 minutes to make an account. If you do not have a PayPal and would rather get a gift card for a game system or Steam, we can do that as well. Entries can be 2D or 3D or handcrafted. As long as it's yours, I don't care. As long as it is yours, sign your work. I will not accept it otherwise. Because if you do not sign your work, I can assume two things. One, you stole that son of a bitch you try to pass off as your own. Or two, you're not proud of your work and you should be proud of your work. Sign your work. No AI generated imagery. Don't try. Don't bother. Send your entry to johnnysonicart@gmail.com. The subject should read Sonic Unleashed Art Contest. That makes it easier for me to categorize and filter through when it's time to start downloading all these entries together. Let me get to the prizes here before I say best of luck. Third place is 50 USD. Second place is 100 USD. First place is 150 USD. This is all in USD, by the way. So if you're from Europe and stuff like that, I will be giving you exactly the monetary value of USD here when we convert it over there. Just so you know. What are those rates? I don't know. I don't fucking make the rules of economics. But best of luck. Have fun. Already looking forward to what you guys are cooking up for this one. Because these are always a good time. I will be showcasing all the art entries towards the end of the playthrough series. So it's going to be a bit before we get to them because we still got plenty of sessions to go for this one, folks. Because now we're almost halfway through the metal cleanup at the very least, but some of these stages are going to be really fucking obnoxious with them. I feel it in my bones. And then afterwards, we got to start doing the S ranks, and then we got to do the hot dog missions. And then we're going to end with getting the S rank for Dark Gaia. Because I want to end it on a climactic note. But we'll get there when we get there. One step at a time here. In terms of next week's session, though, real quick. I unfortunately am going to be a little selfish of this one. Because I really like the idea of Sonic and Link's garb and Midna being involved in the exploratory part of this game. And looking for shit. So I think I'm going to keep it to Link, Sonic, and Midna for next week. And then afterwards, we'll spruce it back up with another cosmetic mod. Is there a bit of bias because I love Midna? I'll never admit to that. Yes. That's exactly what it is.
I feel like we should save the "we ain't found shit" hashtag once you do Aaron Sands.
Yes, that probably would be for the best.
I really like rotisserie phone, though.
I do like rotisserie phone, yes. I do love rotisserie phone. All right, so let's find out who's live. We always prioritize mutuals before I raid somebody completely random.
I mean, my buddy Onifox is currently streaming something.
Sam is live. We can go raid Sam.
All right.
Let's see. Sam Procrastinate. No, I'm kidding. I probably fucked that name up entirely. Did I spell that right? Oh, I got that my first try. Cool. All right. Hashtag rotisserie phone. Maybe Sam will get it. I'll get it. But said Sam, I love guys, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for more Metal Gear. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.